Yeah, it's good. Tasty.
All right. Okay, this is on now. So who wants to do a recap of last week? What happened last week? Where we ended up? Where we are now? Hopes, dreams,
I abstain.
etc. Yeah, Patrick wasn't here.
You got to say what you learned. You already told.
Or we do the hard mode and we make Patrick do it, and we just set the precedent that from now on, if you miss a session, it's on you to figure out what happened last night.
Everything's on fire, and now we're in Karen Toll, and half of the walrus has been killed.
Okay, he's doing actually pretty well, yeah.
Yeah, that's as much as I've got.
2 seconds ago.
Yeah, okay.
That was a very glossary overview, so maybe people that had first-hand accounts want to go in more detail. Please.
We did some housekeeping at the start.
Yeah. What did that consist of?
That consisted of talking to both the captain of the 5th Legion and some of the clan leaders, trying to persuade them to side with us, and also Sora accepted the position of mayor.
Mm-hmm.
She then arranged meetings herself with some of the clan members, which we were intending on staying around for. However, we then remembered to contact the walrus to find out that it had been taken to Carantol instead of the Suros Island. And we went to Carantol in a rush. Discovered 3 of them dead.
Mm-hmm.
Nala, Waylon, and was it Morzia?
Nope.
Morzia was being interrogated.
Nope.
Fuck.
Someone was being interrogated. I don't remember who.
Is it green one?
The green one is being interrogated, yes.
I win.
Good job. 1 point.
Fuck yeah.
And then we decided to
Of the year over here.
search the city for any other deaths or the rest of them to find out that they were being held in the palace, surprise, surprise, and one of them was being interrogated, the green one, apparently. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah. That is basically what happened. So Jenna was the one she's also been popped.
Right.
So you're now a very mono-species crew. All your diversity points got lost in one fell execution.
Was that? Nala was Dragonborn, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, you've lost all your non-Dragonborn and you've lost all your women as well.
Fuck's sake!
Valasar
racist.
What the fuck?
Is Valasar known as a sexist and a racist?
He is now.
Not known as a sexist. He has a sort of a kind of a anti-immigration, semi-xenophobic streak, as you can kind of probably figure out.
Sure.
That was like the one crew member that I had any sort of connection with.
Yep.
Waylon died. The cook. I feel bad because I broke his barrel.
Waylon was so innocent. He was the most innocent out of the whole crew. He was somehow more innocent than Gek.
Yes. So where we left off last week? Amir, what were you doing when we left off?
Flown away.
Yeah.
From the Harbour Master's office.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. So you guys had spread out across the city in cloud form, and we'll just assume Rerek's part of this as well. So you had spread out throughout the city in cloud form, trying to figure out where anyone else is or might be. And Muir, you had gone into the Harbour Master's office, and I think you had swiped some papers or something as well. Obviously, it's a relatively high stakes scenario right now, so you haven't had time to read them. But also, someone had caught you and seen you in not cloud form, and then you had liked it. So there is the Muir would have the understanding that she has been sighted, and that may come back to bite you. And certainly not an ideal situation to be in. So I think, I suppose we pick up with most of you guys, everyone sans Muir and sans Narinn for other reasons, are, I guess, regrouping on the rooftop that we're going to try and regroup at and report in and figure out what your plan was. Narinn, if I recall correctly, you had paused on a rooftop and done a thing. Is that still your plan?
That is still the plan.
That's still the plan.
Secret thing that the rest of us don't know what is.
It's not a very Narinn play, but Narinn is kind of, I don't know, it's on the edge.
Yeah. So you had rolled your D100 in secret, and so I guess we'll pick up. Narinn, you are there on the rooftop, doing the thing, and you hear a voice in your head. And my hotkey's not working.
Such a favor is not granted freely, sailor, nor is such a promise to be made lightly. I could see my way to granting your request, but the sea is cruel when scorned, and I a harsh mistress when wronged, though a generous benefactor to the devoted.
You're cutting out every now and then, Jake. Again,
that's not meant to happen. That's not meant to happen.
Noise gate.
The noise gate.
A noise gate at the end that just turns it all off.
Okay. So she says, such a favor is not granted freely, sailor, nor is such a promise to be made lightly. I could see my way to granting your request, but the sea is cruel when scorned, and I a harsh mistress when wronged, though a generous benefactor to the devoted. She says, slay this brother of yours, and we shall discuss the matter of your faith, and take this as a taste of the gifts I could bestow upon a devoted servant. Or perish. I'm sure the spectacle will be worthwhile either way. So I'll whisper you what you've got
The
now.
religion seeps into everyone eventually.
I mean, Narren's always been religious. He just never
Not by
really...
choice.
No, wait until you get a level of paladin.
Oh, what is this?
Yeah, but your religious people are giving you shit. Mine's just sexually assaulting me.
And yet you still worship them.
No.
They didn't help me.
It's a Blake Patrick.
I worship them or not. Anyway.
Also, when you lost her artifact, she was like, fucking tough shit, you gotta get back yourself, I'm not helping. These dang gods.
See? Always trouble. Just trouble.
Alright.
So I take it after that, are you just regrouping with everyone else on the rooftop as well?
How far is their rooftop from the
Not that far.
palace?
From
The
a
crowd was formed, would they see?
If you were on the rooftop?
No. If I were to form a crowd at the gates of the palace, would they see that?
Probably, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus. What's happening?
We don't know.
Balls to the wall. Fuck it.
He hasn't told us, so there's not really much we can do.
Okay, so you're not regrouping with everyone else then, Narinn. You're going off to do your own thing.
I should note that before we were doing this, I put on group telepathy so that we could communicate in ghost form. So, yeah, we can still talk to each other.
Where's Zorgar?
Zorgar is with you guys?
Spirit walk.
Or maybe Zorgar's still floating about as well. Actually, the other was sense.
Basically, before we stopped, where our thing was that we fanned out in a group and we like searched the city for more bodies because we were trying to figure out how many people were dead. Then I found the interrogation thing, and then everyone else regrouped at like the first roof that we were at before. Is what happened, I think.
Yeah,
that's where everyone is.
Okay.
Apart from Narinn, who's at a different
Apart from Narinn, and probably not me either, unless some people came to me.
So in that case, Burek and Raffin, and I suppose Muir, you're on the rooftop. Muir, I guess, arrives a little later than the rest of you. And I don't know, presumably, did you guys kind of go like, okay, in 5 minutes, if, we'll regroup or whatever? Did you set like I guess there's maybe something that kind of suggests that, like, everyone else has not returned and should have returned by now?
Well, we have group telepathy, so you guys could probably communicate like, oh, I'm back here, who comes back, and then yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm not there. Never mind.
Ooh, we should meet on the rooftops. Ooh.
Me and Haraffin are on the roof. What's the plan, guys? What's happening?
I guess I'm going to the roof.
Okay.
All right.
I guess I will stop by the roof.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, man. What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
Fuck it. I'm gonna challenge Valasar. What's the name of the ritual again?
Skellos Taikim. I'll put it in the chat.
Skellos Taikim.
You're going to do what now?
Going to challenge Valasar to Skellos Taikim.
This might be a rash decision.
Is that an eating contest? What's that?
Yeah, sure. Basically, why not?
Wait, really? It is?
Oh, cool. What do you eat?
I don't know how I'm gonna morph this into a joke. It's a fight.
It's a fight. Okay.
Ah.
Right. Do you want got a little bit of magic bullshit then?
Any buffs you can bestow on me? Buff the fuck out of me.
Little buffy. Okay.
Is there any rules about this?
A buff from Orissa? Well, only if it's very obviously detectable.
So that's a yes.
Fifth edition cleric spells. What have we got?
Oh, no, the big question is, when was the last time I was on my ship?
It's been a while, because your ship's been able to flee and then be captured and then be taken to an entirely different place. So, yeah, it's been a while.
Has Narinn been in any big one-on-one fights since then? What I'm asking is, I honestly have no memory if Narinn has used a special fortress ability.
Sure. I think you used it when you were fighting the Dragon Knights on the ship. I think that was the last time you used it, that I can recall.
Sure. That
but
sounds about
I
right.
think you... I think
was
the
that
ship did
before
stick
or after
around.
the moon?
That was post-moon.
That was after the moon.
Way post-moon,
okay.
yeah. I think it was immediately post-moon.
Sure, yeah.
So... What level's your stronghold? Is it 3?
I want to say 3, yeah.
Okay. So... If you...
On the ship for a week to recover.
If you spend a week on the ship, you get 3 charges. So let's maybe say, given that neither of us remember that...
You get 3 charges?
You get 3 uses.
You just got the 1 charge.
No, you get a number of uses equal to your stronghold level. So, I guess... do a d4 minus 1, and that's how many uses you got. I guess.
Can anyone think of a way for...
Okay, that seems fair.
Sorry. Can anyone think of a way for me to be able to say something and only Valasar hear it? I'm thinking the telepathy that we have just now.
Sending?
Why?
Sending. Because I have a spell that it's called Divine Word, and if I speak it and I can choose any of the creatures that can hear me, they have to take a charisma saving throw, and then if they fail that, they suffer the effects, which are pretty gnarly effects.
I know Narinn is big up cheating. However, I don't want to risk the cheating being exposed. So anything that is obvious that he could even make a claim, such as hearing a voice in his head.
Okay, so it's all
because
it's all
that will
buffing
completely devalue the fight.
Can you guys all give me a perception check, please?
Ooh.
Even non-roof people?
No, only roof people.
You do have the helmet of telepathy, so that is an option.
That is an option. Very cool. What does the helmet of telepathy do?
You can send... Hold on, just... Oh. I'm clicked the wrong link. That's why I can't get it.
There's probably some shifty words, whether it has to be like something that's spoken aloud, or if it's something in your head, because I feel like it's probably the technicalities of the spell will probably be like it has to be like a spoken word rather than something just sent out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But just each creature that can hear you. So is hearing the same as knowing, like in the head? Maybe not.
Jake, how would you rule it?
Knowing in the head.
Knowing in the head.
I'm not sure. I'll read the spell in a moment. So Rurik and Narinn, you can see there's a little messenger guy running from the harbor master's office up to kind of towards the palace.
He knows we're here, by the way. That messenger.
That's fine.
Okay,
They're
that's
about to know we're here in a second, so that's all good.
I was going to. What's your slightly? I don't know how I'd ask this thing. How constitution-y do you feel on a scale of 1 to 20, Naryn?
One moment while I check. Roughly, I feel like a 14.
Oh, would you like the amulet of health that makes your constitution a 19?
Yes. Would that up my hit points?
Should do. Yeah, Jake.
Yeah, would you?
That's pretty
How
subtle.
long does it take to attune?
It's an hour.
An hour. Oh yeah, is it an hour?
For attunement, it's an hour, yeah.
Okay, I don't have an hour, so
Oh.
I have exactly an hour to get this done. So.
Oh, I see. Right.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna go down there. Just hope everything goes well, and if it doesn't, if you slap me on the ass right now, I swear to God, it's the most inappropriate time.
I'm slapping Nautilus on the hilt.
That's even riskier.
And Jake, if it's all right, could I have prepared this spell in advance?
Yeah.
I'd like to cast Holy Weapon, which is a 5th level evocation. Is a bonus action. Concentration up to an hour. Okay. You imbue a weapon you touch with holy power. Until the spell ends, the weapon emits bright light within a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. In addition, weapon attacks made with this deal an extra 2d8 radiant damage on a hit. If the weapon isn't already a magical weapon, it becomes one for duration. Already is, that's fine. As a bonus action on your turn, which is me, I guess, you can dismiss the spell and cause the weapon to emit a burst of radiance. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 foot of the weapon must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 4d8 radiant damage and is blinded for a minute. On a successful save, a creature takes half the damage and isn't blinded. At the end of each turn, a blinded creature can make a Constitution saving throw, ending the effects. So I'm basically buffing. I'm just giving you 2d8 radiant damage. Matt.
Okay.
With the chance that I can detonate it at some point, and it will deal damage and blind people in that radius, including you. But
close your eyes.
Yeah. So if you want to give me a signal that's I don't know, fucking waving a trident up in the air with one hand, and then you throw it, I will detonate it, and then maybe you can pull it back to yourself or something and be fine.
I think Nautilus is a wee bitch, and I can only pull him back if he locks into something. I can't just summon the rope, because I've tried to use this many a time for stupid purposes.
Alright, we'll lock it into something then, and then I'll detonate it. How about that?
Sure. This reminds me, now Nautilus unlocked another ability recently, didn't he? Yeah, Time and Tide.
What's that do? I'm also making my way over to them so that I can do something there.
So the only thing to note about your holy weapon thing is obviously it's gonna make Nautilus into a flare, basically. So it's gonna be very obviously magical.
Well, I mean, it's
Nautilus even be allowed in.
It's already a magical weapon.
It certainly is. I mean, it's a trident made of coral, so all bets are off. But,
would you like me to make Nautilus a holy weapon, Narinn?
From Naryn's understanding of Skellos what's it called?
Titus? What was it?
Skellos Titus? Skellos Titus?
It's 4
Really?
messages up in the chat, lads. Come on.
What if we just
1, 2, 3,
wrap
4.
Nautilus up in something? In fabric? Can't we just?
Don't look at my fabric.
Yeah.
Or
No, I
something
mean
like
it's just like slightly hidden. You know, it wouldn't be glowing on the way to the battle.
Okay,
True.
just
You would
There's a
unsheath.
timer!
two quick things here. One, does Narinn believe that would in any way affect the rules of what Narinn knows of the rules?
Give us a history check.
Where's the timer?
Narinn,
Bottom
what
right
is in,
above the-
it's
Oh,
in the
shit.
chat? Narinn,
Oh.
what skills are
Wait, there's
you?
a timer?
Yes,
right.
there's 5 minutes. Narinn, what skills are you proficient in? Because I can give you double proficiency.
What skills am I proficient? Athletics, animal handling, perception, and survival.
Okay, well then you're getting double proficiency in athletics.
Thank you. Right, I'm just
But-
going down.
It
No, fuck, there's a timer. I want to do this. I
can
don't
take
want
2
to.
minutes!
Okay, go.
Do you want cure wounds or invisibility if things go tits up?
If things go tits up, I will be dead, and your only job will be to retrieve my corpse so I can be fucked up even more, hopefully, on my revival.
And cure wounds on his gauntlets. There. Go get him.
Right, okay, I'm going down. I'm just going to approach the palace gates, try and attract a big crowd, make it very clear it's me, and cry out that I challenge Valasar.
Jake, I want to grab Nautilus and wrap it up in a thing, and then cast Holy Weapon on it.
Or are you
As
going to
he's
wrap it
doing-
up?
I don't.
I'm going to rip a banner.
He's already making a thing of himself. Why does he need to cover it up?
Because
it won't be
maybe
allowed.
I'm making a...
they'll disqualify the weapon. I don't know.
Um,
Jake,
Well, as soon as I use it, they're going to see it.
if I'm lucky, there is a Scalar Markex banner hanging off the side of the wall right now. I'm
We're
going to
not
rip
wrapping
that
up
off
Nautilus. I'm just going.
and wrap up Nautilus.
Okay, so with your 4 on your history, Narinn, you realize you don't really know anything about this thing. You're not even entirely sure you have the right name. You're pretty sure you read it in like a book once that this is totally a thing. But you're like, is it? There's maybe something about being thrown in a pit like naked and fighting and wrestling to the death that way. You're not entirely sure.
Oh, that would
But-
go very sideways if that was the case.
And then there might be, it may be that it's just like whatever goes, but also it may be that it's not whatever goes. You're not really entirely sure. So it's either going to be very useful or very not useful to have a obviously magical weapon.
Okay, I'm casting
I'm not doing
Sending
that.
to Narren's mum.
I'm not
Okay,
doing
yeah.
the magic weapon. Before the timer runs out, I'm stating that Narinn is going down.
Okay.
No magic
Sending
weapon.
Narren's mum. Yo, hey, it's Linda. Could
It's
you
already a
give me a
magical
brief
weapon.
overview of the
You
rules
don't
of
want to buff?
Skellos Taikim? What? I can't scroll up in the chat because I think the timer's making it.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me scroll up.
Skellos Taikim.
Uh,
What are the rules?
Alright, so what's she gonna say? Well, it's a sort of historical ancestral challenge for clan leadership. It has to be ratified by observers. And it's
Anything on the weapons? Do they have to? Do they use the same weapons, or is it just what they own?
I don't think there's. I'm not sure. I don't think there's any hard and fast rules on it. I think it's down to the challenger and challengee's mutual decisions.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. Is that just in Litta's head, or do we all know that?
We all have a
that's
sending
in my
stone.
head.
Oh.
No, I cast it. I didn't use the
I
sending stone.
see.
Well, telepathy, right? So if you...
Yeah, but that's if you want to talk to everyone. It's not. It's not. We all hear each other's thoughts. Otherwise, Jesus Christ, that would be awful.
It'd be a lot. It would be a lot.
You're just gonna go get a front row seat.
Okay.
I'm talking on the phone, also just walking, following Narinn. Well, I don't know.
Clouding behind Narinn.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Supportive cloud. You can do it.
And Rick whistle wings.
Yeah, I don't think he's anywhere nearby. I think he just got to
Damn
arms.
it. Fucking damn it. Okay.
Oh, wings! He's just like this, and you're never there.
Poor bird.
I am not willingly here by my own account. That's fine. I'll join Muir wherever she's going.
Sure.
Front row seats.
Oh, Rick.
Giant
Okay.
foam founder. Go Narinn written on
We're
it.
all going down to watch.
There's also a chance that Zorgar might have had a spell that he could put on Narinn as well.
Yeah, I am somewhat conscious that Finn isn't here.
Matt, are you very sure you don't want the holy weapon?
Well, if Narinn knows what Lyda was just told, then absolutely. But if he doesn't, he's not risking.
I would have told you.
I like the idea
Okay.
that Rick's just
Okay.
following behind her going, you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you
Hey,
sure?
sure, man, I can help here a little bit. Come on.
Fucking fine. Give me the magic.
Fine.
Don't you dare try and touch Nautilus and wrap him up there.
He needs. Do you not want him wrapped up? Do you want him?
No,
to be glowing?
the whole
no
point
need
is to
for
draw a
that.
cloud.
not be
Fine. Fine. I grab the hilt.
the greatest weapon
That's
that has
the
ever
holy
been
weapon, and there's
wielded in
un-
these
On the
lands.
holy union between Altius and Orissa.
Oh,
Nautilus, if any of what you just said is
Unholy.
true, you need to fucking prove it today.
Why do
Arissa's
I have
put
to
her
prove
faith
it?
in us.
Why can't you prove it?
We have to prove
This
it
isn't a
together.
one-way
You
street.
fuckwads.
Seven.
We have to both prove it.
Okay, so what's the so holy weapon or no holy weapon? What's going on?
Holy weapon. Fuck
Okay.
it. Yeah, why not?
Nautilus may bristle somewhat,
Bristle.
but
does
you know,
Scalar have one-way streets?
probably not. I guess it's a. Well, I mean, I guess they have like cul-de-sacs. I guess that's probably what he means.
Sorry, continue.
Okay, so Narinn, you're heading down. Are you like striding up the streets, just in Narinn form?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, you're just heading up to the castle. Sure. So everyone and the rest of you guys, you're following in cloud form, is that right?
Yeah.
Or are you also going
Yeah.
just in the streets as yourself?
Fuck it, may as well. Be a little
Right.
support party gun.
I'm staying as a cloud.
Okay.
If I can be
Yeah!
cloud form, I will be cloud form.
Okay. So
And
Mirror,
I will go
Cowards.
yours going
Yes.
with Narinn.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
Thanks,
One
Mia.
eye.
Okay. So Valasar's brother and the lady that blinded him start walking up the road to the palace, to his house, to his gaff. I guess
I
Zorgar's
assume
probably not back yet.
Zorgar's, yeah. Oh, never mind.
He's probably still in cloud form, seeing as the Finn's not here. But yeah, you guys head up the road, and as soon as you start, obviously you draw on a certain amount of attention, especially Mirror as being, a human, and you see a lot of people are watching you barely, and like guards notice you, but they also notice that you're heading towards the palace, so they're kind of like you are being followed by guards. You're sort of being like herded by them, almost like they're following at a distance, but they're like, well, he is walking up to the palace where we would be taking him anyways. So I guess we'll just walk behind and see what happens. They seem kind of confused. Are you guys doing anything as you're walking up?
Nah.
Looking cool?
Pure. Yeah.
Okay, and you got a big glowy trident?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Okay, yeah. So you guys start heading up the hill, and you are beginning to attract, a crowd primarily of guards, but also there are other people following after you. And you guys head up to kind of the palace gates, and then the timer has expired.
What does it mean?
So as you arrive at the gates, you receive a message in your head, Narinn. The message says, "Attention! This is Morin Ulrus, Blue Claw. Scale Lord Markax is aware of your presence in the city and requests you meet with him immediately in the palatial grounds to discuss the conditions of your surrender. You would do well to honor this request. It is, after all, your father's life on the line." And then the message comes in. But you're standing at the gates to the palace.
Fuck yeah.
And the gates are like down. There's like a portcullis that's down. And there are guards on the wall, and they're kind of looking at you. And they've got like bows ready. And they say, "Who goes there?"
This is Narinn Markex, and I challenge Valasar to Skellos Taikim.
They kind of look at each other and laugh.
Shouting it as loud as I can, hoping civilians also hear.
Yeah, so civilians do hear. The guards start laughing. The guards on the wall. The crowd behind you, there's a certain kind of a lull draws over everything. People are like, then you hear some murmuring going on. They're like, "Can he do that? Is that real? I thought he wasn't part of the family." Well, he said he was part of the family. I mean, maybe he has a birth certificate. Maybe he's going to present a birth certificate. I don't know. I mean, what if we're related to the Scalar? We could challenge him. Yeah, I don't think it would go very well, would it? Yeah, probably not. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Is he gonna? He looks awful scrawny. Yeah, he does a bit, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh. That kind of chat from behind you. And the guards on the wall kind of like they kind of like laugh, and then they kind of look at you. And are you like stone cold serious?
Stone cold fucking serious.
Sure. Yeah. So they kind of laugh, and then they look at you, and then they kind of look at one another, and they have some chat, and one of them disappears. There's like 8 guards on the wall. And then they say, "Stay where we can see you."
I stand still with my glowing trident.
Sure, yeah. A couple minutes go by, and then you see someone kind of see through the portcullis. You see someone kind of come out of the palace like a little guard guy, and kind of runs up the stairs and takes him like I don't know a minute or two to get up there, and then there's some discussion at the top, and then some of the guards like keep their bows trained on you. Some of the other ones kind of move to the sides, and then the portcullis starts to rise, and then one of the guards says, "The king will see you in the courtyard." And the portcullis rises, and you're granted admittance to the palace courtyard.
No civilians can go in the courtyard, can they?
No, by this point, the guards have kind of circled around and are now, because after a couple minutes when the guys would like away to go and try and fetch the king and stuff like that, and go and deliver this challenge, if things start kind of hotting up, there's more kind of crowd action. It's sort of like, it builds to kind of a fever pitch, and the guards are now actually more preoccupied with keeping the civilians at bay. And they've so weirdly, the guards that were kind of tailing you guys to arrest you potentially are now kind of like sort of protecting you from paying citizens from a certain point of view. But yeah, so there's this kind of semicircle of guards behind you keeping this crowd back.
Maybe gonna call out the civilians should be allowed to watch to ensure Valasar doesn't cheat as he did before with my father.
Oh, yeah, he's a cheater. He's a dirty cheater. He didn't cheat. Who even is this guy? I don't know. He's just a guy. And there's kind of crowd, that prompts quite a lot of indignation. And the guards aren't really sure what to do. They're just like, just. The king is impatient. Enter quickly, or enter not at all.
Don't do it. Gotta cheat.
Is there any way the rest of the party could somehow levitate the crowd to see the courtyard?
Not really.
Levitate the crowd,
All
huh?
fucking need.
We could get a chat going. Let the crowd see or something. I don't know. It's Zorgar's department. He's not
Yeah,
here.
fuck it. Yeah, I mean, you're the only one who's showing yourself alongside me. Why not? Let's start a chant.
Narinn, what's let the crowd see you, Dragonborn? I'm gonna say it wrong otherwise.
I guess I'll translate.
Mira tries to get a chant going.
Alright, give us a performance check, Mira.
I'm gonna +6 the hell out of this. Character sheet. Would you say performance?
Yeah.
Ugh. Performance. Normal +6. Oh, so
Right.
that is 27.
27. Okay, yeah,
Wait.
sure. Sorry.
Can I assist?
How are you
by
going to
doing-
assist as a cloud?
Oh, am I? I thought I was slightly ethereal. Or
Well,
I thought I was on a rooftop.
okay, sure, you can be on a rooftop if you want.
Can I clap? Thunderclap. And
Sure, yeah.
hopefully that
Okay, yeah.
gets a crowd
Um,
clap going.
Sure, yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, these people are kind of enthusiastic to see, so it doesn't take all that much to actually get them going. Yeah, let the crowd see, let the crowd see. Yeah, death to the traitors! Let the crowd see his head roll. You're not
Right.
entirely convinced the crowd are 100% on your side,
Oh well.
but they are
Does it
chanting.
seem like there's at all a divide?
There's a divide, yeah. Like it's kind of There's definitely there are two factions here. One faction is bigger than the other faction, and it's not your faction,
Okay.
but there is two factions.
Okay.
All we need.
Yeah, the fact there is a faction is
Very
That's
good.
Yeah, like it might. Muir's definitely the most vocal member of that faction. But yeah.
You're welcome. Because I'm standing right next to you.
Yeah, so the guards are, the semicircle of guards are kind of they're having to do more to kind of jostle the, you do hear some swords being drawn and things like that. And the guys on the wall are like, enter now, or enter now.
Okay, I guess I'll proceed forward and say something along the lines of, I guess at least you guards will see what your king really is.
I'm still going for the let the crowd see. Encouraging him to
Okay.
push on through. How many guards even is there?
I mean, by this point, there's like 15 or 20 guards in the
And how many
minister.
peasants? They can win.
Peasant uprising.
Okay, so Naren's heading in. You heading in as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the rest of you guys, what are you doing? Are you demisting, or are you staying in cloud form? Obviously, Rick, if you're in physical form on the rooftops, you're gonna have to get down from the rooftops in order to kind of get in. So you may have to push through the crowd.
Is there a window that I can?
So it's
see
like
through?
you guys are at kind of like there's kind of a battlement style wall around the palace, and
Yeah.
you guys are at the gate to one of those. So there's no windows to speak of. There's a big bloody wall.
Are there roofs on top of the battlements?
There is like walkways, yeah, but it's higher than where you are.
Just mist and fly over, right?
Yeah, you could do.
You can,
Um,
yeah, just
okay,
start
so
misting again.
You're remisting.
Yeah, remisting.
What about the rest of you lads?
I would like to. So, if I like fly up and get like a more bird's eye view, so they're gonna be in the courtyard, is what they were saying.
That seems to be where the
something.
audience is going to be. Yeah.
Do I see if Valasar's there already? If I go like high up?
Yeah. So if you're flying up, or anywhere else that's misting over the walls, you can see the big palace doors are opening. There's a procession of people coming out from the walls, from the palace. And you can see there are at least 10 to 12 folks there. Probably more, maybe more than 20. Among them, you can see 10 knights in basically a rainbow of knights in their glass armor as his bodyguards. You see this kind of glass crown poking out from amongst them, and you also spot a flash of like a blue coat. And there's also just other kind of palace guards, and they seem to be kind of heading out from the palace and forming a kind of a committee in the courtyard.
Okay.
Do we
So
still have loot in that palace?
Yeah.
I would like to go somewhere like higher up that I can get that's like pretty secluded from any guards, but I can still look down into the courtyard. Basically my plan is, and I'm not sure, I'll say for the telepathy, if this is something that everyone wants me to do, is I could demist somewhere up there on my own, have a bird's eye view, and I could maybe, I don't know if this would work, Jake, if we could like change the spell a little bit for this to work, but program delusion, you do a scripted performance that lasts up to 5 minutes. It can be like images of creatures and stuff. So I was thinking I could maybe like try and, if the crowd can't see the fight, then I can try and do the illusion to like replicate the fight while it's going on.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Yeah, if you're gonna stand there and concentrate on just kind of like broadcasting the thing, I think that's pretty achievable.
If that's something people want me to do.
Like the big screen at a football match.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Why not?
And also, I could stir things up that even if, not saying you will lose, I hope you don't, but if you do, I could make it look like you didn't. And then that'll cause the crowd to be very, I don't know. But I also need to find somewhere very secluded that people wouldn't be able to find me casting the spell. Is there a place that I could find that's like that, Jake?
Probably the best place is actually on top of the palace roof.
Okay.
So like, because so there's the palace, and then there's a kind of a ring wall around it on which there are lots of guards posted, primarily archers. But there's no one actually, there's probably a blind spot you can find, or a largely blind spot where they're not going to really be super likely to notice a little roof person.
Yeah.
Can I stay misty and just chum Litter then, just to make sure?
So you guys are going up to the roof of the palace then?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Rek, you're mist. What is your plan?
I'm remisting.
Yeah.
I think I'll just go up and join Lida when she's...
Okay. So you're heading to the roof as well. Zarzan, what are you doing?
Same.
Okay, so you guys are all fucking off to the roof. Get the prime seat.
Is the place on the roof easy enough to get down there? Like, if we need to? Because I think for people like Rurek, he should be in a place where it's easy to get to.
The roof's quite high.
Well, I could always carry, like, if we had to get down in a hurry, I could always change into something and carry people there.
The only part now that's got to chip into this conversation, in that if any of this is going on telepathically, is to say, if stuff goes wrong and I do lose this fight, not only would it be appreciated if you were able to recover my body, but they will also probably kill Feral and the others.
I can be ready to teleport one person out of there with myself. Depends who you'd want if it came to it.
Probably Feral.
Okay, I'll grab Feral. Things go tits up.
Who else is down there?
I would like to note from up here that I can see that there's like the whole rainbow crew down there. So I'm not sure about being able to recover the claws, I think.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So it's literally all or nothing. Here we go.
Eek.
Go on, then.
It's still back out. We can get you out.
Nah, fuck it.
Be really embarrassed.
Okay. Code word if the things start getting fucked up, and we can just teleport you out. Okay. Give us code
one
word.
of our famous swooping saves. Third time's got to work.
How about you get code word with Muir, Muir runs in, teleports you two out of there, and then we get the rest of the friends out. If it goes wrong.
Sure. If only my good buddy Morbin was here to do what happened when I fought with Nautilus, so that I can almost win, and that's close enough. And then Morbin just pops him in the face.
Okay, what's the code
Oh
word?
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I technically lost the one-on-one duel for Nautilus, but then Morbin just shot them in the face.
I'm still bitter about that, servant.
Listen, they should have seen it
Technically, I
coming.
own Nautilus.
Do you fuck?
I won Nautilus.
How does Nautilus feel about that?
No comment.
Okay, Narinn, the code word is possum, okay?
Okay.
If you're about to die, say it.
Okay.
So I'm grabbing Narinn, you guys are grabbing Feral, yes?
Yeah.
Cool. Gotcha.
Jake, is there an Assassin's Creed-esque staircase of roofs that I can take down from the palace?
Not really.
Is there a giant hay bale?
There may be an Assassin's Creed style staircase, but it would be a very roundabout route down. There's not like a direct like tick down. Like you'd have to like maybe try and go like through the southwest corner and then jump down a roof and then run along that edge of the thing and then jump down another one and then go round the opposite
We have
fucking
adventurous
side.
packs. Don't we have some rope? Can I just like grab some rope from one of our
We're
adventurous
mixed,
packs?
right?
And then...
Yeah, we're
Yeah, but it
missed.
takes time to remist. If we're in a pinch.
It takes a whole
Stay-
minute, which in a fight could be a while.
6 turns.
But if
No,
memory
it's like 10
serves
turns.
right, we've hidden this courtyard before. You can hide in the bushes.
I'm on the roof. I mean, I can hide in the bushes. I'd rather not.
Okay.
Look at
well,
bit
you're creating
look
your
at
own
bit
problem.
suspicious.
Why would you need to get down there fast?
I don't know. The unexpected.
If unexpected happens, Hraffen turns into a bird.
Okay then.
Sweet.
Cool. Okay, buddy.
Can I quickly ask, Jake,
Yeah.
what classes as an Orphic servitor?
You have no idea.
Okay, that lines up because I do have no idea.
Yep.
Okay, fuck's sake.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, Narinn, you head into the courtyard, and then the guards the hemisphere of guards kind of gradually kind of get their way, and then you hear the portcullis kind of like slam shut quite quickly, and there you can see there's a lot of like civilians like pressed to the gate, like going, oh wow, what's gonna happen? And then the hemisphere of guards kind of become an escort slash kind of. You now get the impression that you're possibly now sort of a prisoner also, or certainly they could make you one. But you and Muir head up to the courtyard while everyone else gets their popcorn and sits on the roof. And you can see ahead of you are the 10 claws kind of forming another little semicircle. And kind of ready, kind of facing you. You see Valasar in his big armor, his black gold trimmed armor. He's got this big like glass crown on that I think you've seen before. He's got a big old sword on his hip, and you can see that one of his eyes has kind of gone milky white since the last time you saw him. There's kind of a gash on his forehead. He looks pretty balanced now, more balanced than he did before.
Oh, that was not the
pretty cool.
intended effect.
And you can see kind of beside him, he has kind of his hand on Feral's collar. And as you kind of approach, he kind of forces Feral down to his knees. And then he puts his boot in Feral's back and forces Feral down so that he's prone on the ground. And he keeps his boot pressed in the small of his back. And he kind of slowly draws his sword out as he kind of waits for you to reach talking distance. Do you say the first? Do you give the first line, or do you wait for him?
I guess I'll say, if you swing that sword at Pharaoh, you prove to everyone here that you're a coward.
He kind of, you see a little smile kind of play on this corner of his mouth, and he doesn't interface with that at all, but he says, I see you've come to your senses, your little stunt in Ormonth notwithstanding.
Even if I should fail here today, Ormonth will not be held by you anymore.
I will make this very simple. You will turn in your arms and surrender, as will your companions, wherever they are in the city, to face justice for your crimes against our nation. And then he kind
Narinn starts to laugh.
like that does actually put him off quite a lot. And he's sort of like about to kind of pushing Ferrell back a bit. And then he kind of
probably follow up the laugh if possible.
Sure.
Should have known when coming here that you'd be too much of a coward to accept my challenge. After all, you.
Oh, I accept your
claimed-
challenge. I faced my father. I've no qualms about facing you either.
Can I insight check him about facing?
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
He's
is
quivering.
start.
He's shaking in his boots.
Getting the bad rolls out now. Oh no.
He says, my concern is the dishonor you and your companions have shown.
Well,
I have no guarantee that you will respect the sanctity of Skellos Taikim.
Well, then if you let the crowd in to spectate, surely they'll all see the truth. If I cheat, everyone will know. But then again, if you cheat, everyone will know.
He kind of he pauses, and then, some of the bodyguards are like, oh no, sorry, we can't do that, we can't let the crowd in. Come on, that's going to be a riot. It's just, come on, we just settle this here and now. This is nothing to be, this is not a spectacle, this is an execution.
I mean, there's nothing to be afraid of, right? The crowd are all on your side. They'll all back you.
He kind of smiles a little bit, and he says, I'm happy to let the citizenry observe your execution. However, this challenge will only take place upon the surrender of your companions. They are...
What's the point in that?
You give your assurances that there will be no cheating.
Then I ask for yours. You hand over my crew.
Can I... Oh, sorry.
He says, I am perfectly happy to guarantee your crew's freedom. However, you will understand that, given the circumstances under which we previously met, I will require your companions before.
Can I telepathy to Narinn, say I can leave whenever I want? That's easy enough. And if I could stand next to Ferrell as a prisoner, that might be even better. That makes him happy. Well, sir.
Okay, I guess I'll offer up Muir.
The person who blinded you, hello!
This is the one who's with me. Some of them remain in Ormonth.
Can you give us a deception check?
Can I assist by...
Getting all the bad rolls out now. Don't worry, guys.
Is there any way I can assist in this check, or...? Would I be able to use a +6? Because I'm part of the conversation, I guess.
You are part of the conversation. However, the specifics of your current relationship with Valasar are kind of such that anything you say, he is immediately going to distrust.
Fair enough.
So maybe you should just be like, yeah, they're up there on the roof.
Yeah, sure.
Double bluff them.
He kind of looks at you and he narrows his eyes and says, I think we both know that's not true. You've not the stones to come here on your own.
Oh, that's fighting talk. I guess at this point it's up to the party. He's seen through my lie. I can't do fuck all.
What's he gonna do?
Kill Feral?
He does say that kind of... is that like a telepathy thing?
Yeah, that is.
Sure. So
that's Narinn establishing that he will probably kill Feral.
Yeah, literally as soon as Narinn says, oh, he'll kill Feral, he says, I will give them 10 seconds to show themselves. I understand they're probably in the vicinity. Elsior, and he kind of kicks Feral in the back. Father, here. We'll meet a sticky end.
Why don't you guys go down? Or both of you guys go down.
10.
Jake,
I'll go down.
can I like dangle and tap the window from above and
Why
like
would
I
you should be smoke right now. Why?
Am I smoke? I
You
thought I
should be.
demissed. Oh yeah, I remisted. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I can just fly in. That's fine. Yeah, I was flying for a crack in the window.
Oh, this is happening outside, to be clear.
We're happening outside. Oh,
yeah, this
sorry.
is just in the courtyard. In fact, I'll put like a map.
Like
Yeah,
we're
no, it's
on the
fine.
roof, but we can get into the courtyard really easily because the roof isn't over the courtyard.
Okay.
I believe.
Did you want us all down?
No,
Anyone who is willing to. Narinn obviously can't force you, but he has no cards left to play. So.
Rack will go down.
Narinn, should I not do the thing then? Because he's going to know that I'm hiding here.
Yeah, probably not.
Or you could say that we wouldn't be silly enough to not have any supervision in Armand. So if most of us go down, I'm sure we could get away with one person staying.
Or, play off the truth and say some of them had more, such as later, important matters to attend to.
I think it's a good split. Like, because if I can go down if it goes badly when you guys teleport out. I still have my teleport, so I can go down and get Feral.
Okay.
If they can't get him, so I'll stay up top.
And everyone else come down.
Okay.
Like, like I know my transport by plants, Jake. It's trees I have to have. Is it conceivable that I could have a wee tiny shrubbery tree that I could carry around with me?
It has to be a big tree.
Yeah, but like, I could cast grow plants or plant growth, make it big, and then use it. Is that a possible thing?
I suppose so. Yeah.
It's something for the future. I thought if we were ever going to be going into a situation like this where I could get picked up, that might be useful. I don't mind going down, chumming, then Narinn happy to do that. Or if you'd rather keep me to the side in case of rescue.
If you could go down, that would be ideal.
I'll come down because if nothing else, I can change into something quickly if it came to. And
yeah, I feel confident that the party members have a better chance of escaping in amongst all these dudes than anyone else. Because you can either turn into small things or teleport or be revived.
Also, Zorgar would probably go down, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I would assume Zorgar would be down there already.
Yeah, we may pause in a minute until Finn appears because I don't want to get too far in and stuff.
I would like Valasar's word that none of the party members will be harmed until the duel is finished.
See, while we're deciding, Jake, can I have a wee recce around? I'm just wondering if there's somewhere I could potentially leave Arbor.
You've got 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just give me 1 moment because I'm trying to set up this stuff. Let's use that one. So, select that.
Hey!
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
What about good timing? Hi, Finn.
Hey, man.
Also,
Shit's going
that-
down, Finn.
shit being said, Starzan probably isn't a well enough known member of the party to be called out, right?
No, right now.
Okay, 2 backups. Feels good.
Nice.
Does anyone want to fill Finn in on what's going on right now?
The duel has been extended.
What do you mean?
I'm fighting Valasar.
Okay.
He challenged him to a duel.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Ew.
So he might die.
Hey!
He might win. We're
Hey!
trying to
Valasar,
figure that out.
If you're slightly more detailed than that, Valasar wants the party to surrender to them so that they don't kill Feral and that.
They don't kill Feral.
And my three other crew members still alive?
You
I
got
had
4
7,
other.
so it's 4. Yeah.
Alright, crew at that point. Just kind of.
I mean,
Gathering.
7 was a
Couple of
pretty
guys.
fucking small crew. Fairly sure 7 was the skeleton crew for the Walrus.
Yeah, you're gonna need to go on a recruitment run.
We're gonna resurrect people, surely.
What a recruitment run. So, everyone else who had these jobs before you was executed and murdered.
Head on a pike.
Kraken got one of my closest friends.
I killed some of the other ones.
They were traitors.
Oh,
There was a mutiny twice.
Mm-hmm.
That is only once.
Only
think.
once lost it 3 times.
Yeah, those
Whenever
one
you want.
mutinies.
Okay, sorry.
Only one mutiny. The ship was targeted like 3 times. One by a unseen magical power that just made it. Just said "fuck me."
How much do you pay your crew?
Not enough. And to be honest, they basically pay themselves. They have all the money. I have no idea how much they take for their wages. I mean, Gek didn't get paid for ages.
In fact, Gek shouldn't be working at all. He's 8.
So man, it's like, well, I mean, kobolds work like dogs, right? They have very short lifespans, so they mature quicker.
Yeah, he's an adult.
So he's
now, probably.
basically an adult. Yeah. There you go. See? Old enough to be working a full-time job.
On a drug peddling ship.
It's
Yeah.
not drug peddling, it's...
Drug
deliverers
distribution, sorry!
No, it's deliverers of wheat.
Wheat.
Weed?
So,
Wheat.
And very small selections of fabric. In the little...
Weed.
various types of weed.
Tweed.
Yeah.
Tweed and tweed.
Come on, they're not going to pay that much for a shipment of weed. It's probably a lot harder, whatever they're transporting.
Mm.
Horlicks.
You know, like wheat.
Ketamine.
Yeah.
The hard stuff.
Barrels and barrels of ketamine.
Really helps with growing your wheat.
Oh wow! Look at all this icing sugar. That's not icing sugar. That is 10 barrels of cocaine.
The fields.
What is Narinn peddling? I'm
Yes.
genuinely curious.
You don't need to. You don't want to know.
That makes it sound worse.
I think it's because Narinn doesn't know.
Bisque.
Excuse me.
It's just a little pick and mix.
Yeah. The miscellaneous drugs.
You get a little bag, do it by the...
Mm-hmm.
What is the thing here for whether I can cast a spell on Valasar or not?
This is going to games that I'm going to the toilet real quick.
Oh, I was. Oh, okay.
This would be a really good place to do a fireball. Look at all those people.
Well, the thing I was thinking about doing was casting slow on Valasar, because in the spell description it doesn't say it's visual at all.
I mean, it's worth a go. Do they know at all if it doesn't work?
It doesn't say anything about it.
Can you give us just a straight up intelligence check there?
Int. Where are you, Int? 16.
16. You would probably be aware as a medical practitioner that Valasar does have this guy here, the blue guy, his blue bodyguard.
Can't see.
You can't see?
Yeah, it's all black.
Oh, hang on. Right. Yeah, I need to drag the lads in. Sorry. Okay, let's have Lida. Let's have Russian.
Oh, there's a
Let's
lot.
have Mirrors here. Let's have Rurik. Let's have Zardan. And let's have Zardan. So you guys should all be on the same.
Yes.
Let's put those of you of. Yeah,
Should Zordar and Fraffen are they damaged?
I don't know. I don't keep track of your character sheets.
Guys, did you take damage last session, or should you be full health?
Everyone should be full health.
Yeah, everyone should be full.
Okay.
I should be full health.
How many fingers does Valasar have? It's a lot of fucking claws.
Is that the right number?
It is the right number.
It is the right number.
I
Yeah.
can't count.
Oh dear.
Okay. So yeah, so Matt's away getting water. So I guess Finn, Zorgar kind of so we had sort of said last week you guys had kind of found out around the city in cloud form, and then hold on.
Need a second. I need to lower the volume of these tunes because I cannot hear you.
Okay. Could say anything right now.
I can hear you a wee bit. Okay, continue. Sorry.
What class lad Finn's? But just top J.
I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. So that last week we had finished off with you guys had found out around the city in cloud form. So given you were later popping in today, we just kind of said that we were just kind of working on the assumption that Zorgar was still kind of in the cloud form and was just late getting back with everyone else. So I guess you probably arrive around about this time, kind of relatively clued in because there's been some telepathy going on, keeping people abreast of what's going on. So you'd be aware that Narinn and Muir are in the courtyard chatting to Valasar, and there's been Narinn's challenged into single combat. That may not. It remains to be seen how that's going to go. And right now, Valasar has given you lads 10 seconds, which we're grossly over at this point, to all reveal yourself, or else he's going to execute Feral. So we need Feral as well. I don't have a Feral token. Let's just try that.
Alright, cool. Start walking forward.
So yeah, how many of you are going down and how many of you are going to chance your arm and stay put?
I'm staying on the roof.
Everyone but Lyda and Zarzan was the plan, I think.
Okay. So Bracken's here as well.
Yeah, I was going to have a wee look around where we're at just now, see if there's somewhere I can secrete Arbor.
Sure. So you've only got 10 seconds to get down there, so you probably don't have enough time to go and secrete him somewhere, but you could definitely kind of keep an eye and see if there's anywhere. But obviously if you walk over and deposit the staff, that might draw attention.
I could just keep the staff on me if you were scared of it getting taken.
Yeah, that might not be a bad, because I don't tend to use it so much. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I will keep it.
Okay, so Lyda's got Arbor. So I guess maybe actually, so you were getting passed over into their custody, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna intentionally walk to stand by Feral.
Yeah.
So I'll make the first move, yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
They are going to immediately grab hold of you and restrain you. But you are standing next to Feral.
Fine. Yeah.
So I guess Zorgar, maybe at this point, Zorgar like somewhat dramatically and appears, unless Zorgar wants to do something different then.
Oh, Sorgar wants to do that.
Sure. Okay. So everyone appears, and
Ran, I mind to take a long rest so you have full hit points. Or not long rest, because then you imagine you've used spells today, but you should have full health.
Yeah, so Valasar starts counting down, and Narinn, you can see Feral's somewhat distressed by this, but he's sort of also like, kind of, like, he's distressed in terms of like he might die in the next 10 seconds when that counter reaches 0, but also he's like, like whatever he's trying to do, don't do it. He tries to kind of catch your eye from his position on the ground. He winks at you, but then is also quite distressed. And then various clouds alight, and then begin to kind of pull themselves together and reveal Raffin and Varek and Zorgar. Amir's obviously been turned over. And Valasar kind of watches this happen, and he kind of sort of, by the point where you guys appear, he has the sword raised, kind of sword ready to bring down when he's on like 3, and then he kind of lowers his sword gently. You see some of the claws are like, okay, cool, yeah, we got him now, nice. And he kind of
the X card be there too.
Not unless someone's pressed the X card.
Nope. It hasn't come up on my screen.
It came up on my
It came
screen
up earlier.
Yeah, I pushed it by accident when we first started up the thing.
Yeah, so you guys all alight and reveal yourselves, and Valasar kind of looks at you all and then looks back at Narinn and says, I see my suspicions were well placed. And then he kind of addresses everyone else. He says, surrender your arms and turn yourselves over to my claws. And then I will make short work of your traitor leader. And he kind of locks eyes with Narinn. Or I. Finn. Valasar is blind in one eye right now. Or probably permanently. He has a kind of a milky thing going on there.
Which side is it?
I don't remember.
It was
I think
his left.
I think that sounds right. It's his left eye.
Narinn is maybe doing a fight to try and keep swinging to Valasar's left to get in his blind spot.
Yeah, so Valasar kind of issues this ultimatum that if this fight is to proceed, then you're all to surrender your weapons and turn yourselves over.
Throw Thulnir to the feet of the White Claw.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, she has a hammer as well. She's got a big maul.
Cool.
She kind of.
Was there not something of when we were escaping prison of recognizing one of them?
The brass silver one?
It was Zorgar.
Silver,
Silver.
I think.
Was it Zorgar was like interrogated by one and was like they came in when he was imprisoned and he kind of recognized her or something.
Paladin's cousin, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Go.
I don't care. I just want to kill my brother.
Yeah. So do you guys? So Rick, you're throwing your hammer down. Are you walking over to submit yourself to custody?
Oh, it's also submit to custody.
It's like he wants you guys.
Okay.
He wants no funny business.
But now when
Too
they'll
late
be
for that.
my soldiers.
Yeah, sure. I'll
Try and make sure your guys are grouped together just in case.
Jake, I've still got a spell focus in my beard.
Sure, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah. They're not going to search you or nothing.
Yeah.
It's just, you guys are obviously in your adventuring getup, so you have certain obvious weapons on you. and those are the ones that they're most concerned about.
I will submit to the White Claw.
Okay, so yeah, she's kind of she obviously she's taller than you, so she's kind of got you by your shoulders, like these bits, kind of pulling them back behind you, and she's got like quite sharp fingernails, so they're kind of digging in. What about Raffin and Zorgar?
Rogar's not very eager to give up his weapon because he just got it back.
Can't believe it.
That's why I hid my.
I mean, of the lot of you, Zorgar's the one that could most get away with not submitting because he's obviously got skin in the game with Valasar as well.
Yeah.
You do kind of get the impression that it's primarily aimed towards everyone else.
Do I have any weapons now that I've got sort of arbor? I did have another staff, but I don't know if I would have been carrying that with me.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I think Zorgar can get away with being like as much of a witness as everyone else. If you try to.
Yeah, I want to keep my axe.
Sure. So, Raffin, are you kind of submitting yourself to custody?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I've got anything that I could give them instead, like a wee sickle or something. I'm sure I've got a sickle.
I think you do have a sickle, yeah. Do you have a magic sickle?
No. I had the Staff of Withering, but I don't know where that is.
Okay. Me either.
I would. Well, I mean, it's just on my list of things,
Sure.
And nobody wanted it when we were dossing them out. But I don't imagine I would have been lugging around 2 staffs.
No, probably not. Sure. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. You know, it's not. They're not like looking expectantly at any kind of weaponry on you or anything. They're mostly just like,
okay,
go over here. So yeah, are you submitting?
I'll submit. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So, later you watch as down below, everyone kind of alights, perhaps somewhat frantically, when the countdown begins, and you see Zorgar gets there in the nick of time. And people submit their weaponry and things. Until it's just Narinn and Zorgar left. At which point, so the Black Claw and the Green Claw I've got Raffin. And the Bronze Claw and the White Claw I've kind of got Rurek. And Muir gets 3 in that corner up there, all with a vested interest in her. And Valasar kind of takes his boot off Ferrell's back, and he kind of like reaches down, grabs him by the collar, and like yanks him to his feet, and then kind of shoves him forcefully back to the claws behind him. And he crosses his arms, and he looks at Narinn, and he says, "Very well."
I thought we agreed my crew were to be freed.
He kind of nods towards Zorgar.
Yeah, boy.
He means that he wants me to submit, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, ideally, he wants both of you to submit, really.
Yeah. But he's saying if I would do, then he'll free the crew.
Yeah, he says, you've made your own modification.
Then I guess I'll submit then.
Sure. Yeah, so so some of the claws, the gold guy, he's gonna come over. Brass guy, he's gonna come over. They're gonna, and the blue guy as well. They're gonna
3 of them.
Yeah, 3 of them. Yeah. they kind of restrict you. They don't actually remove your axe from you. They just kind of restrict you and feel relatively confident that they've got you. And they kind of pull you to a different side from everyone else. And Valasar kind of turns around and looks at Feral. And then he kind of looks past Feral and beckons some guards. And like 6 of the guards behind him they kind of run forward and salute. And he delivers some instructions to them. And they kind of point Feral over to the corner, and he kind of walks over and kind of makes his way over there relatively speedily, and then they disappear off. 2 of them go into like an interrogation building that Lydia you'd seen Trinicus in. The other 4 head into the palace, and some other some guards fan out, and Valasar says, "Your ragtag band will be released then. I'm sure they'll wish to stick around."
Yeah. Enough of all this. Let's duel.
Well, yeah, that's basically what's going to happen.
Well, okay, can I get how I was talking about the slow spell earlier? What was the ruling on that?
What was the ruling you were asking before about it?
Well, because it doesn't have anything in the spell description about it being all visual.
Sure.
So I was wondering what my best judgment would be on casting it on Valasar.
Okay, so I got in the middle of telling you, and then realized that no one could see. So he's over here with Zorgar now. There's the Blue Claw, who is very much he's dressed in armor, but is also looks very very magey, and is obviously from the magical clan. So an individual like that, probably relatively powerful spellcaster, and probably may be able to intuit things like spells being cast and things like that. So you'd probably be aware of that for one. Slow doesn't explicitly have a visual effect. However, it would make Valasar move half as quickly and generally move physically a lot slower. So I think there would be a visual effect to that by virtue of him just suddenly being slower.
Would we be able to pretend that Narinn cast it?
That's a good question. That's a you question.
Is that allowed? Even in the rules of the... Like, are you allowed to cast spells as part of the thing? Like
None
yourself?
of you guys know.
You should maybe ask for the rules before you start this, Narinn.
Listen, I wasn't planning on this when I came here. It just kind of fell into place.
Well, they should probably... I feel like the rules should be established beforehand anyway, right? There needs to be like a...
I feel like the rules are very similar to the politics here, where it's all rather loose and just kind of... We'll see what happens.
The guards are off to fetch the crew members, and you can see kind of as the preamble to Skellos Taikim begins, that coming out of the building in the kind of the far end of the courtyard, you see Trinicus being kind of taken kind of by the guards. I mean, there is a level of captivity to it, but he is being shepherded in the direction of Feral. You can see he's all like dinged up. He's got fresh scabs and things like that, and he's looking really kind of surprised at what's going on. But then he kind of clocks you, Narinn, and you see kind of like he's got like one eye that's like kind of he's got one black eye that's swollen shut. But he kind of like looks at you and kind of like grins. He's like, and then gets processed down to Feral. The others are going to appear. at some point during the course of this, but it will be relatively slow because we need to go get them from wherever the heck they are. Yeah, otherwise, I suppose people kind of pull back. I think these guys all kind of get pulled south. You guys probably get kind of pulled down sort of here-ish. Feral walks back there. Let's pull in there. Some of these cards are abstract. And you can start to hear, everything starts kind of forming this sort of loose circle around you two. And you kind of both sort of kind of naturally gravitate towards the center of the circle. And you can hear from the portcullis in kind of the corner a lot of cheering and booing going on from the crowd who are watching through the gates. And Valasar kind of draws his sword slowly. He's got his big cape on and everything. He's all decked out in his kingly attire. And I guess there's probably this kind of like sort of circling kind of preamble to the duel thing that always happens. If you're saying anything, Narinn.
For once, Narinn is he's just pretty silent, pretty
Sure.
focused. Because, as at least I recall, this party has partaken in many one-on-one duels, and I think only one party member has actually successfully won their one-on-one.
Who's that?
Malbrin.
Which also involves cheating.
Yeah, Malbrin's won 2 one-on-ones to cheating.
Other than that, to my memory, no one has won any of their one-on-one duels.
5th time's charm. Come on, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope so, because there's a lot riding on this.
Yeah. Okay, so you're pretty silent. As you're kind of pacing around, Valasar, you're kind of like eyeing each other up, I guess. So if there's any of your like Battlemaster things you want to find out about, now is the time.
Any of your what, sorry?
You're studying people with Battlemaster thing. Do you want to, if there's any information from that you want to get?
Sure, so I can get hit points, fighter level,
Yep.
armor class.
Yep.
Anything else?
I
feel
don't know.
I've
I'm not
studied
Battlemaster.
him. I studied him many times in the past, and I know all of these stats are higher than mine.
I think probably.
I'm fairly sure there was nothing, at least nothing better than those, because those are the ones I always go for.
Sure.
And the issue with visibility is I can't tell how much. I just get yes or no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I really don't have a gauge.
Sure. Okay. So yeah. So there's a small amount of pacing around, and then Valasar kind of like looks at you through his one good eye, and he says, "Any last words?"
No. Yeah, I guess this whole time Narren's been circling with his good eye, because I assume Valasar would do that instinctively as well, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to keep Narren in his field of view.
Yeah.
But then whenever Narren goes in for the attack, he's going
Yeah.
to...
I mean,
do
it's
with
not.
my tongue, too.
If you cover up one of your eyes, you can kind of like
You can still see.
You can still see quite well. There is a
Yeah,
blind
yeah.
spot.
They've got pretty sideways eyes, though.
They do have pretty sideways eyes. That's true. Obviously, there's also no
Yeah.
facing rules in D&D or anything like that. So it's not really
Sure,
going to
yeah.
impact the fight. But
Yeah.
it's a cool flavor thing for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, he asks you if you have any last words, and then he says, "I am going to enjoy finally putting an end to this, and it's going to be initiative."
Narren would probably say, I guess you finally acknowledge me as your brother.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so I think we've done this before for the single combat, but it's more fun to re-roll the initiative every round.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I felt good for a second. I was like, haha, take that. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I guess it does make it more fun every round, sure.
Cake.
Yeah.
Would Mira be able to use the feat that when the initiative happens, you can tell what a thing about their armor, and just telepath it to Narinn?
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. What do you want to know?
Is he wearing his crown?
He is wearing his crown. Yeah.
Does it have any magical effect?
Does it have any magical effect? Yes, I think so.
What is?
Do you get to find out what it does?
Hmm.
It gives him a bonus to like his performance and his persuasion and things like that. It's not like a battle crown.
Not battle crown. Okay, well.
Unless
there
he
you go,
persuades me
Narinn.
to surrender.
Does Narinn
So
have...
charismatic with that dang crown.
Just looks so
I
fabulous.
just can't quit him. Just can't say no.
I realize I'm asking this too late, but does Narinn have 3 things he's attuned to?
No. He only has 2.
That would have been good to know earlier.
Because he has the... Well, maybe he does have 3, actually. He has the belt and Nautilus. The Iridescent, surprisingly, isn't attunement, but his armor might be.
I feel like it is because I remember trying to give people magic items and everybody was full up on...
It's not, no.
Huh, never mind.
Yeah, Narinn only has 2 attunement things.
Would it be possible to... I don't want to retcon anything. Never mind. It's too late.
Okay.
Well, wait. No, never mind.
It's too late. It's too late. It's
my
happening.
brain is like running for loops. Never mind. God damn it.
I cast Conjure Paradox and ignite him on Narinn.
So, combat is about to begin. Now, this is going to be a first, and Narinn, you will have an opportunity to do this as well. But as Valasar is an officer of Valasar's domain,
oh fuck! I didn't think about that part.
He is going to roll his power die.
I completely forgot about the whole stronghold thing.
Yeah.
However, Narinn, you are also an officer of your domain, so
yeah,
you can roll.
Here.
If you want, it's entirely up to you. You can choose to make this now that you're confronting a lieutenant of the enemy domain. He's the boss, but he's the lieutenant. You can choose to roll your power die, which is a D4 for you because of the size of your guy's domain, and you can use that to use one of your domain powers. Does any of this ring any bells?
Yes. I thought I had to be on my ship for this.
No, that's your stronghold. That's totally different.
Okay, maybe I'm getting them mixed up then.
So
maybe
because you're in charge of the war effort, remember you have the stronghold sheet, not the domain sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me find it. What was it called again?
It should be called the war effort. Can I do anything with that? I don't think I can.
I did not see the war effort.
In your actors directory, your little people should be underneath Lady Theater sheet, I think.
Oh, it's in my little people.
Yeah, because it's a character kind of.
Sure. Now I see.
So yeah, Valasar has access to some powers through the use of his power die. His power die is bigger, although he only rolled a 4 on it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you roll really well on your power die, you could get as much use out of your domain as him. This would normally also come up with some extra stuff because we would check your resolve levels and things like that, but both your resolve levels are at 0, so it doesn't really matter for this one.
This happened way earlier.
Kinda, yeah. But that's fine.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. I'll roll a power die. Why not?
Go for it.
So on a roll of the power die, I can do one of these two things.
So so what you do is you roll the power die and you just keep a hold of it. Like if you're playing in person, you would just put it on that bit. You just roll a d4 and put that d4 on the pool bit on the sheet, right?
Sure.
We have a text box, which is less exciting. So you can write the number in the text box, and then when for example, when a creature you can see within 60 feet of you moves, you can do that thing. Or you can do the bonus action thing, but those things, you don't have to do them immediately, and you can't do them immediately. You can do them whenever you want, and it expends your power die. Rolling your power die will mean that if you face off against Valasar again, that's you used your power die against him. You're not going to be able to do it again, but also he's used his. So if that changes your plan.
No, because this is an all-or-nothing scenario.
Okay.
So it is all. So depending on the number I roll is the amount of times I can use one of these abilities?
So it depends on the thing. So for example, you have one that's a bonus action. So you roll a 3. So as a bonus action, take the 3 from your domain pool and add the number of the die to your AC. Additionally, allied creatures within 15 feet of you can have bonus saving throws equal to the number on the power die, 3. And at the end of each of your turns, decrement the power die. Or you can, when a creature within 60 feet of you moves, you can use your reaction to take your 3 from your domains pool and make one weapon attack against the creature, adding 3 to the attack roll and to the damage roll if it hits. Does that make sense?
Sure, so I have to decide to use that one before I know the outcome of the attack roll.
Yes.
Shut.
It would be well. So that one would be getting an extra attack when he moves. It'd be like getting a bonus opportunity attack.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Or would it? For your purposes, it would be getting a better opportunity attack.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So combat begins, and you have the initiative. What are you gonna do?
So I thought about this. I have no way of increasing my chances of hitting Valasar. It's all just let's hope I land the dice roll. So I might as well action surge right off the fucking bat.
Okay.
Because I don't see any point to holding it.
Sure.
Charge!
Alright.
I will action surge.
Okay.
And use my ability.
Okay.
To mean any hit I land is automatically a crit.
Okay.
Let's hope to fuck they land.
Don't forget about your blessing.
Yeah, I get a d4 for every attack.
Yep.
And I also get, I've already added the 5 temporary hit points for this round.
Sure.
And there's also like a d4 for saves as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. The thing I'm panicked about the most here is there hasn't been a lot of combat over the past few sessions, so it's remembering everything I can do and not forgetting.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's less pressure because it's just you in the combat, so you don't have to, it will go a lot faster. You can take a bit more time when you're there.
Narinn standardly gets 4 attacks. He gets his 3 Nautilus and his 1 Arisen.
That sounds right.
So I get 7 attacks on an action surge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then if I do this, is this how you normally do the?
Yep. That's gonna hit.
Is that okay? And then I have to do damage.
Yep. Well, I would say probably. Well, no. Let's just do it one by one. Do the
So. And then shall I add all the d4s and stuff at the end to make it simpler?
Yeah. So the d4s are just for the attack rolls. So if you hit the attack, we don't need to bother with the d4. It's just if the attack misses.
Oh, it's for the attack rolls.
Yeah.
But I also have the bonus from Rurek's.
Oh yeah.
Thing, which is d8 radiant damage, 2d8.
2d8 radiant.
Okay. That might come in handy.
Right?
As per.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's crit.
That is going to be a crit.
Mm-hmm. So that's
Wait, what?
4d8.
Go.
So you hit him.
You only rolled 1 die.
Oh yeah, it's my ability. Yes, I'm already forgetting. Got
Hang
it.
on. So let me double check. I'm pretty sure the thing with your ability is that it's just the 3 extra ones you get from the action surge that count as the crits.
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't think it makes all your attacks that round crits. I think it's just the bonus ones you
that
get
would
from the
be
action surge.
mental, which is kind of what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Still good. 3 attacks
still good.
with all crits, though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
but
cool.
I have to hope that those 3 are the ones that land.
Yeah, don't miss.
Like this one
Yep.
has landed, but if it doesn't count as like my extra 3, then
Yeah.
Okay, so how much damage is this one?
11 if there's nothing else happening. But if you add the 2d8 radiant, do you want me to do that per
Do
attack?
it
or
per
at the end?
attack, I think, yeah.
Okay.
Because he can do stuff.
You can do stuff.
Yep.
I don't like that.
I can always.
Oh,
do
that was +2. I fucked that.
Come on, Nat.
So you rolled a 6 then.
Okay, so 6 and then plus that.
Okay,
There
so
you go,
11.
So
So 22. Okay, can you
Yeah,
make
I'm gonna-
an athletics check, please?
Oh, for fuck!
Lida gave you double proficiency on.
athletics, yeah.
How do I do that in a check?
You just
Add
add.
another +5 onto whatever you get.
27.
27, okay. So you come at him with is that a Nautilus or I don't know which one? You come at with one of your choices.
Oh, that's a Nautilus. We
That's a
always
Nautilus.
open with the
We're not
Nautilus.
okay, so you come at him out of the gate with Nautilus. And you watch as he reaches up and he catches, like he grips in his left hand one of like the central tine of Nautilus, and then he starts trying to lever you down. And he kind of like he grits his teeth, and he says, "Kneel before your king!" And then he tries to force you down onto your knees, and it doesn't work. But he kind of catches
Do I get
Nautilus.
a big ooh from the crowd?
You do get a big ooh from the crowd. Yeah.
Ooh.
So he is only going to take half damage from that attack.
Does he take an emotional damage from that?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's pretty embarrassing. It didn't work. Continue with your go.
Okay, attack 2 of 7.
7! Oh my god.
How do you just kill him outright?
Fuck it, I might as well do this
Don't
right
you have
off
the
the bat.
guidance thing? Or whatever the thing to...
The +6?
There was the blessing or something to add
That's
to
for
attack rolls?
radiant damage, right?
So
That's
there are
The blessing gives +4, yeah.
Yeah.
The blessing gives +4, which wouldn't be enough to beat his armor class. So right off the bat, I'm blowing this. I'm already one
Do
down
we know
from,
that?
I guess, earlier. I know that his armor class is higher than mine. Mine's
Ah.
19.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I know I'd only hit an 18. So I'm using a lucky to re-roll that.
Is
Okay.
this one of the critical ones? Because I'm wondering if that's a better time to use your lucky, in case you miss a critical.
You raise a good point. If
It's your
it's
choice,
alright,
though. You have
I
3
will
of them.
move on. Fuck it, I'll move on if that's alright.
Sure.
Attack. Attack 3.
Go for it.
Yeah, for once, this isn't metagaming because we're all telepathic.
Oh,
So-
crit!
Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa!
Now it's
Let's
a
Okay.
crit on
go.
top of a crit. That's cool. That's great.
Oh, fuck off! Damn it!
You got your
and
radiant.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that doubled? So it's 4d8?
It would be
was not
48.
doubled. There you go, 28.
28. Okay.
So that's
It is
3
a-
attacks down. So now we're on to the crit ones.
Yeah. Unless you want to do your recent attack as your off
The
time, which
Irisant-
isn't.
The Irisant doesn't get a crit, does it?
No.
It's only extras. Nah, I like leaving the Irisant to the end.
Okay, sure.
So, we're going for a crit one now. 26.
Woohoo!
That'll crit him.
For fuck, what is this? Okay, at least I get double the radiant. That's nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Much better.
That's much
Nice.
better.
Okay. That's what, 31? 31, yeah.
So that was my 4th attack, going for my 5th attack.
Oh,
Oh.
that's sad.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Why is that happening?
Hello.
Shadowing.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can't handle the throne, man. You can't handle the throne.
All right, that's another crit.
Hey!
God damn.
I hope it just,
we're
I
up
hope it just
to.
dies.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Narrating.
I will say your radiant damage is saving my fucking ass here.
Do you want it? You sure you don't want it? Do you want it?
Want this? Come on, man.
You're never gonna live this
going
down.
for my 6th
no,
attack,
no.
which is
Is
the
that
final
29?
Nautilus attack.
Nice.
How was that not a
Ooh.
crit? Oh, because I have a +1. Sure. Okay.
I feel bad for holding you back on that lucky earlier.
It's fine. It saves it for later because I can also use it to stop his shit.
Oh, true.
What the fuck?
Oh,
What?
Hopefully the chances of that.
you use lucky to re-roll damage rolls.
Well, they're 4 separate die, right?
No, but it's one roll.
Dice.
No.
No? Is that not how it works?
No.
No, lucky
No,
isn't
no, no.
everything. Lucky is. I don't think lucky would class for that.
It's a,
Lucky
you
No.
can only
do
use it on
everything.
D20 rolls, I'm pretty sure. And it's all,
Okay.
it has to be your roll or someone else's roll.
Oh well, it's still 22. That's still alright. And then I'll go for the Orison attack to finish things off.
Go for it, yeah.
Ah, fuck! I always forget. It doesn't let you do the attack shit unless you close the other tabs. It took me a while to figure that one out. Oh, I get the +4. So, haha,
That's plus 1d4.
+1. Haha.
That will help.
Yes.
Hey!
So how much damage does that do?
Fuck's sake! That was just nothing but 11s. There you go. That does 18.
You don't get the 2d8 on that one, I don't think.
Oh, it's only on Nautilus. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. Okay.
Can I establish from those flurry of attacks? How's he looking?
So he's looking rougher than I expected him to look after round 1, to be fair.
That does happen when you front load your entire move.
He isn't bloodied yet, right? And a thing happens.
Shit.
He says, "You know nothing of the throne, nothing of scale." And then he gets a free attack on you. With
Free
advantage,
attack.
because your name is Narinn Markex.
Huh?
Excuse me? Is he a fucking wizard?
Okay, so a 24 hits you, right?
Yes, but
Don't?
it's a nice hit. Yeah.
Okay. So it's
I'm
not a
trying
crit.
to remember anything I have as like reactions or
So you're going to take 21 damagios.
so I only take
Jesus.
I don't take 21, I take 16 and remove my 5.
Jake, is that roll not 2 d20 smashed together?
No.
No? It says 13 and 11. That makes 24, doesn't it?
He gets plus 11.
Oh, I see. Right, my bad.
But so I understand how you. But yeah, no, that is actually the right math.
Coincidence.
I mean, I get plus 10, so he's outdoing me by 1.
And then it's Valasar's go.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Strapped in. Oh, fuck, I'm a moron. I didn't use any of my battle abilities. I was so wrapped up in all the damage. No!
He was psyching you out.
Use the next round.
Not if I live to next round. Fuck!
He's got healing, remember?
You got any reaction
Oh,
abilities?
I'm a muppet.
Yeah, look up your reactions right now. Just in case.
No, I removed the most useful reaction ability because it didn't fit with my theme. And I
Okay.
gave it to Balax.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that one auto applied
Okay, good.
for 18. He makes his second attack.
How many attacks does he get?
You're about to find out.
Is he a
14 hit
he
you?
is a fighter, isn't he? No, 14 will not hit me.
Okay. So he gets a third attack. 26 hit you?
Definitely. Yeah.
No, just misses the crit. Another 20.
20 will hit.
That's 20 damage, mate.
20 damage. And
Wow.
then it is his Paragon turn. So he makes another attack against him.
I will use a lucky to make him re-roll the fuck out of that.
Okay.
Yep, good idea.
Oh, fuck off!
No!
Some things are just meant to be.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Ah, okay.
Okay.
Ain't no way.
Alright, that's not terrible, though.
He's meant to roll more dice than that.
No,
He's not.
On a crit, he is. So you can
Is
take
that
another
as
22.
well as?
Yeah.
I have to apply that myself. That's not
Yeah,
automatic.
that one didn't automatically hit.
Looking pretty rough there,
41.
Narinn.
And he knocks you back. So he delivers. So Narinn is a flurry. You guys watch and you're like, oh, cool, he's really done it. And then Valasar, like there's the bit where he catches the thing at the beginning and it gets an ooh from the crowd. And then, Narinn like stabs him in the gut and he kind of drops it and he stabs it again. There's a bit of a tussle. And then Valasar kind of like parries one. And then just like swipe, drives Narinn back, like, gets Narinn onto the back foot. And then he just kind of grips his sword with two hands and just like baseball swings Narinn, and it hits him like in the chest. Like you see there's a spray of blood, and it, like the force of it knocks Narinn back like 15 feet.
Jeez, oh.
Ooh.
Narinn, you.
No. I don't suppose. I'm getting pushed out of his space. He's not leaving mine, so yeah, never mind.
Yeah. No, you don't get to make an opportunity attack when someone hits you 15 feet like a baseball. Unfortunately. I wish you did.
I mean, it would be so good. I guess. 15 feet is the perfect range for the Nautilus ability, but it's also not beneficial in any way for me to use it.
So start the round, so you get your temporary points from your belief.
So if I don't knock him down this round, I'm dead.
Jake, can I prepare an action?
Sure. What was your action? Okay.
To try a channel divinity. No, divine intervention.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
Cool.
This is exciting, isn't it?
I wish I could see his health bar, because I can see mine. And my action search is all used up.
You can heal yourself, remember.
Yeah, but does that take a bonus action? An action?
That's a great question.
Because I have second wind as well to heal myself.
Alright.
1d10
I know
plus
Cure Wind's
14.
an action, but I don't
Alright.
know what it is in like an object.
I assume it's still an action, surely,
I think
right?
it's an action,
Yeah,
I think.
probably.
Okay, I guess here we go for the let's hope we can copy the strat for beating Zorgard for beating Valasar. Charge! It means we're going to try and disarm the fuck out of this man over and over again. I tried to animal handling check him. Hang on. That's not right.
You animal.
Okay. 25.
Tell him.
So first of all, gotta do the damage. 11, and then Okay, so it's 18 from that, but also going to get the superiority die because I'm going to use disarm
Why is
on
it doing
him.
that? It's an annoying bug.
Yeah, I'm going to use disarm.
Okay.
Disarm.
How does that work?
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to attempt to disarm the target, forcing it to drop one item of your choice that it's holding. His fucking sword. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. The target must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, it drops the object you choose. The object lands at its feet. So I get to add another D. Is it a D10? My thingy die.
I think so. Yeah,
Die?
that sounds right.
Yeah, because it used to be a D8, and I keep thinking it still is. So also takes that much damage, and he has to make a strength saving check. Thing.
A strength saving throw. Or...
Strength. Yeah, he has to make a strength saving throw. Yeah. Okay, he's fine. What's his plus to that? Let's take a look. Can he fail?
That's plus 11, mate.
Okay. So you need to roll really badly. But fuck it. Next turn I'm dead, so we need to keep trying that.
A thing happens at this point. It isn't of real significance to Narinn, but kind of as you strike, and you kind of you're Nautilus kind of like traps his sword in the tines, but you get a sort of like a kind of like a lightsaber fight, like a little Jedi kind of like saber clash thing going on. He kind of like looks at you in his one good eye, and then he kind of like sort of quite dramatically kind of like swings his sword out, and there's like a little a temporary standoff in the middle of your turn, and he reaches up and he unclasps his cloak and he throws it to the side, and he kind of grips his sword with two hands, and he says, "Perhaps I underestimated you after all. No matter." And you may continue.
How rough is he looking at this stage?
He's looking relatively rough. He's got a nosebleed right now. You reckon he's in fact, you know what? It's a boss fight. It's a boss fight. I'll let you see the health bar.
Oh, fuck!
That's not as long as
You've
it's
gone.
going to be.
Yeah, the voice boy at 1/3 health gone. Nice.
It's almost half.
It's almost
That's
half.
pretty much a third per.
He does
turn.
look as if he's kind of having removed his cape. He does look as if he's a little more springy on his feet and a little more, he's ready to dance, right? So it does look like he's maybe
Hands
kind
in
of.
phase 2.
Yeah, he's
My
gone into
final
phase 2.
form.
He went to half with me using the most powerful shit I have. I don't have any more of that. So here we go. We're gonna go for a disarming attack again.
Go for it.
I say through telepathy. If you want the slow spell on him, just let me know, because I don't want to do it unless it's something you're sure about.
We'll see how this round goes.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lucky that. Because I think this is the last round I get, so every hit has to hit. Oof, alright, that's not hitting.
Nope.
Fuck off, Thomas. Last Nautilus attack, I guess. 21, okay.
It misses.
Oh! No.
He's a 22, huh? Oh, that's annoying. Is there anything I can do about that? I don't think so. I think that's just it.
All right,
That may. I still have my bonus action,
go for it.
but
Second wind.
second wind won't save me there.
Might.
You never know.
I mean, it's the only thing I can. The second wind, or I use another maneuver. What is this again? Okay. There's only one other thing I can do than second wind, and it won't help, sadly. So I guess bonus action, second wind.
All right.
Can I activate that from the shoot?
I realized we didn't reroll the initiative, so I think we're just maybe just not rerolling the initiative.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Oh well.
Actually, I say
I feel
fuck.
like
That
it-
would have fucked me. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
would've
feel
been
like you would be
dead
dead
by
by now.
How much did that do? Did it do anything?
You got to press the healing button.
There we go. Plus 20.
Ooh.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's good.
And my 5 temporary hit points are back. Yep. Yep. Cool. I guess let's hope he can't do 50 damage in a turn.
Do you want the slow?
I feel like it will be detected by Blue Claw. Can you do it mid swings? Can we see how well he's doing?
I also can tell Zorgar to try and distract the blue claw.
Or yeah, maybe try and do that in between his swings, see how well the first one lands.
Okay. That is the plan, Jake.
Right. So what's your plan? You're going to let him hit you once.
Yeah, and if it goes well for him, we're going to attempt to shoot.
Okay.
Zorgar, you gotta distract the blue claw. If this okay, I'm gonna give a signal. Okay, Zorgar.
What do you want me to do?
I'm playing Uno, Zorgar.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
When I give
Distract
the
him
signal,
how?
distract the blue. Just make a ruckus, pull up because they're restraining you, right? Just make a little bit of a ruckus so that you're worried about your brother. And hopefully the blue claw will be looking at you instead of looking at Valasar.
Is slow going to affect his attacks at all?
He'll only be able to do one attack.
Okay.
He also just got stabbed, so it's not inconceivable they would slow down a lot.
Oh, hang on. Is my turn over? Probably.
I mean, are you still going to do something?
I'm considering. I have a way to move and hopefully not take the attack of opportunity. Well, I'll take it, but I hopefully won't get hit by it. Yeah, but my issue with that was I can't only make it 6 squares, and Valasar could just follow. But Zorgar's within 6 squares, and we have a special bond, a damn feat.
What?
But I'm not sure how that would look in game. Would that break the rules in game? Is that how that would go down?
We don't know.
Hang on, pitch me on
it.
So when you're within 10 feet of your twin and they are targeted by an attack, you can use a reaction to instead become the target of the attack. if it could target you instead. So I'd have to be within 5 feet of Zorgar. And so would Valasar.
Like you duck and the sword hits Zorgar's
I
head.
mean, I think this is my side of it, so I can choose to take the attack for Zorgar. If I come within Zorgar's range, could maybe choose to take the blow.
Also, if you come within 5 feet of me, I can touch you and heal you.
That might be very clearly cheating, though. You do have one of the Suros guys standing behind you.
If Valasar hits Sorgar, it might show him as dishonorable, attacking someone that he's not in a duel with.
Ooh,
And then we can be like,
that.
look, he's a dick.
You're cheating a little bit either.
look, he's a dick.
He hit me. I was outside the duel.
This is all void anyway, because I used my second wind. I forgot about that. I need to use my bonus action in order to do this, so...
Oh.
Okay.
You do?
Yeah, because the
I think they
superiority...
react- Oh, to get away without the...
Yeah.
I see.
Let's
Really?
hope I can survive this round and then pull off, look, he's a dick.
Alright, so anything else on your turn then, Narinn?
No, we're just hoping after swing 1 to attempt to use slow.
Alright. Then it's him.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe we should just
How rough do you
use
look?
it.
Use it straight away, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we
Yeah,
should.
there's no reason to not.
Okay. Pretend like you're casting a spell, Narinn. Or don't. I don't fucking know. Anyway, Zorgar, code word, distract the blue one.
Go, Nautilus!
I'll start like thrashing around a bit.
Sure. Give us a performance check.
You're good at those. You're
Brother!
good at those. And while that's happening, I will cast slow on Valasar.
Okay, what does Valasar have?
As stealthily as possible. I believe it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If he succeeds, does he know you tried to
I have
cast
advantage.
Why would you have advantage?
Really good at showing.
His brother is immortal peril.
I'm gonna need
Yeah, it's really good acting because it's not acting.
I'll give you a +2.
Deal.
It doesn't
21,
say if
pretty
it
good.
fails or no. It's not one of those spells that has like a thing written on it where it's like if the spell fails, they know it's been cast.
Yeah, I mean, you might just shut it out.
Like that. Fuck. Well,
I feel like he is pretty wise. He is a king.
he's
He
only
has a
got
crown.
+3. Oh wait, no, that's Zorgar.
He's not wise. He's dumb.
Boo.
He can be dumb and wise.
Boo, Valasar. Boo.
Come on, nat 1. Come on.
wisdom save.
Natty 1. Wisdom save. Natty 1. He's fucking slow. Get the fuck.
Is he slow?
No,
Yeah,
no.
this is
Oh,
what I was
God.
gonna
He's slow.
say.
He's slow, Jake. He's slow.
If he doesn't know anything's happening, can he?
That's true. And
Alright.
he did just get stabbed, so like, I feel a bit slow. I got stabbed. Don't know about you guys.
He's quite absorbed in this little moment here that's going on.
It's like, you know, when you're in a really big adrenaline rush moment, everything slows down around
Yeah.
you. You're like, whoa, that's what he's going through right now.
Yeah, okay. So what does slow do?
Wait.
Did you just go wee?
His speed is halved. He takes a -2 penalty to AC and
thank God.
dex saving throws, and he can't use reactions.
Okay.
He can either use an action or a bonus action, not both. And regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Fuck.
And there's stuff if he tries to cast a spell, but I don't think he's going to do that. So.
Okay. Alright, that does change things.
Winning the duels the traditional party way. Ludicrous amounts of
Listen,
cheating.
We've never not cheated. We have to cheat.
It's a time-honored tradition to cheat like no tomorrow.
Alright, well, he's going to make his one attack then.
Oh.
So he's going to hit Narinn for 16 damage.
Not bad. Out 40. Not bad at all.
And then it's his Paragon turn. Can you do anything with his Paragon turn right now? Oh, he can do the same thing he did last time.
Oh. Get another attack.
Yeah. Well, he has been slowed. I think yeah. So this round, I don't think he's going to take anything on his Paragon turn. He's just going to... He swings one slowly at Narinn. And even though it comes quite slowly, Narinn just gets hit by it. Just doesn't...
Boom.
Crowd goes, ooh! And then he kind of is sort of looking a bit like, oh, feeling a bit woozy, kind of a thing, playing out in his face. And it's Narren's go again.
God.
Okay.
Can kill him before he
Can I
says
be
anything.
reminded, what does Zorgar's aura do?
It's a good question.
You know?
No idea.
I've got many on it.
Emanating from you.
Or of protection?
Is it the one that's just constantly surrounding you?
Yes, that constantly surrounds me.
What's it
Okay, what does it do?
You have to be within 10 feet of me, and you gain a bonus saving throw.
do? A bonus 2
Yeah, I
saving
just
throw.
feel like dueling within 10 feet of Zorgar is very beneficial to me, so I might go duel within 10 feet of Zorgar.
I also have Aura of Alacrity.
What's that do?
You emanate an aura that fills you and your companions with supernatural speed, allowing you to race across a battlefield in formation. Ah, it's formation thing.
Formation of one!
Right, fuck it, we're going for a Nautilus Fury of the Waves attack.
Alright. Nope.
I would be so
Attack
happy
2.
if we just managed to end all this session.
Okay. Attack 2, 23. Gonna go for another disarm.
Alright.
So I will roll the damage of Nautilus.
Does he get to make another save against slow, Emma? When does he get to make another... I assume he does at some point.
At the end of each of its turns.
Okay, then he just roll for his previous turn. 15, no.
Nope.
So how much is that, Narinn? 18 damage?
20.
20.
Go for the disarm. He has to roll.
He has to
really
roll
bad.
an athletics... or strength saving throw. Is that affected by slow?
Saving throws.
I think it's just dex ones, right?
It's just dex saving throws.
23.
Okay, that's fine. Cool, fuck it. I have one more Nautilus attack I'll make. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So I'm doing it.
Rolls.
A recent attack, I guess. How many second ones do I get? Just the one? Yeah, just the one. Okay, Harrison attack. Before I do this, slow means he doesn't have an attack of opportunity, right? Because he has no reaction.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
no reaction.
Plus
He can
the
also
D4.
only his speed is half, so he can only move half of his movement.
22
22.
to hit.
That will hit. That'll hit him.
Nice.
Nice.
And then
Sure.
He
yeah.
can only move half of his speed as well, so
Oh,
he
so I
doesn't-
could
I
spend.
don't think he'll even get to you.
Yeah, I could spend a turn healing if I so wished.
Might not be a bad idea.
Well, if he can move 3 squares, then he can.
Oh yeah.
1, 2,
Is that
3.
fun?
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. I guess. 1,
Take a step
2,
back.
3.
Yeah, just take a step to the left.
Does not kind of highlight that we're cheating.
Wait,
We
Does it?
are cheating,
Yeah,
Oh.
but it's like, oh, they're definitely cheating
but
Yeah.
why?
Why?
because he's slow. He can't make over. I don't know.
He took a buttload of damage.
You know, getting stabbed in the face will do that to a man. Or he might be, oh,
He
he's
also
look
could
how
just be very
cool, he's just,
dramatic.
swaltzing over because, he's the king, I feel like it flies.
All right.
He's blind. He's going through a lot.
Yeah, he's
That
blind, he's
is-
stressed, he's been stabbed.
That's
Yeah.
my turn.
I'm not
You guys are
convinced.
baiting the snot of a blue badge holder, man. Okay, so that's you, Narinn.
Yes. Just while Valasar's taking his turn, where's the sheet? Can I do anything else outside of my ship? No, it's just this, right?
Yeah, otherwise you kind of have to be on your ship. You do have your
Yeah.
domain stuff though. Don't forget about that. Your power dive.
Yeah. That is only. He's always gone like more than 3 above my hit points though, and he also hasn't moved.
Okay.
You fuck bag.
Okay. Nothing else on your turn then?
Nope, that's me.
Okay. So, it's his turn. So Narinn, you kind of deliver a couple of stabs, and you kind of, I guess, like combat roll out and kind of run over to kind of where close to the bodyguards, and inside of Zorgar's aura, you feel yourself a little more courageous, a little more. I'm not sure what the one for Alacrity is. And it's his turn, and he kind of you watch as he kind of sort of takes a moment to readjust himself.
6 seconds of a moment.
Not 6 seconds of a moment,
Okay.
and then unburdened by his cloak, he's gonna move half his speed of 40 feet next to you.
How is
Oh,
he that
fuck
fast?
Fuck
What
off!
Oh my god!
Man is
Really
disabled and
solid.
blinded. He's still fast as fuck.
Still kicking my ass.
He's as fast as Zorgar is.
He's just gonna. Oh,
Zorgar can move at what?
but that's half his speed.
So Zorgar can move at 80?
These are 5 foot. You move 20 feet, which is half his speed of 40.
Okay.
So,
yes,
yeah.
sure.
Oh, okay. I thought 40 was the half.
No.
So I
40 is
thought
not the half.
80 was okay. I was like, Jesus.
He's not that good.
This isn't even him at full power.
Choo choo!
He is the formation. Just sprinting.
He's that big. He's a formation.
You just guys want to attack, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, he's gonna do it. He's gonna go for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh!
14.
Fucking
enough.
Christ. I was gonna say my 5 temporary hit points aren't back in place anyway. Pop those back.
Yeah, so he kind of strides forward and he takes a swing at Narinn, and like falls like quite dramatically short. Like like his sword kind of clangs on the cobblestones. There's this kind of like shrieking, kind of like when you're on like a glass chopping board, kind of a sound because it's like a glass sword he's got. And then he's sort of like, he's gonna try and make a wisdom saving throw before he potentially says something. The end of his turn. Is 16 enough?
He's slow.
Still slow. he goes, sorcery!
Oh god damn it!
Sorcery! And that's gonna be.
He's gone insane.
Yeah, maybe you had a ring of spell storing on you that had the slow spell in it. He doesn't know, because that's what could have happened.
Nautilus
If I
is
had thought
glowing,
about
and he
it.
has seen Nautilus
Yeah.
before.
I feel like-
he doesn't typically glow.
Yeah, this is just his fault for not taking Nautilus away, really.
And then, now that he's kind of more accustomed to being slow, he is going to use his Paragon turn to make another long sword attack against Narinn. Another 14.
Oh,
Oh my god, oh my god,
Not
oh my
working.
god.
Actually do it, come on.
So Narinn, it's back to you.
well, for us to actually have to do
Please.
it, I have to land my attacks. I've missed so many. Here we go. Come on, come on.
There's a shining pearl of hope.
21 plus the D4. I have to make it, right? I can't not.
Yeah,
make
that's
it.
fine. You hit him with that.
Just for the hell of it. This is the last time I'm going to attempt to do this, but I'm going to attempt to disarm him again.
All right.
And I'm going to use damage.
Chop off his nose.
12 plus 9 plus 9. There you go.
So another
So
18 on top
30
of that.
damage.
So it's damage.
Ooh.
Oh, neck and neck.
Yeah, disarm.
So you can make another strength save.
Yep.
Okay, 29.
Okay. Yeah, this man's good.
He's got a good grip on that sword. He
He's
does.
pretty strong.
Slow but strong.
We really need to, after this is over, we need to work on Zorgar's grip strength. The other guy made this look so much easier. I'm going to do another Nautilus attack.
Beat his ass.
Better than that, though.
Yeah, roll a little higher.
Okay, both
Oh,
of them
Jesus.
miss.
Roll a little higher.
Now we have the issue of I know how far he can run. I can get away from him, but then I'm away from Zorgar.
Roger that.
But he's
So
just
I
gonna
could-
catch up with you, though.
No, because he can only move 20, whereas I can still move 30.
Oh.
Because he's slowed.
It's true.
Hmm.
Maybe it's worth doing it for at least one round.
To get your
Yeah,
health
no.
up.
Do a big
Yeah.
circle, stab him in the face.
Yeah, I can't really use my bonus action for anything else useful, so Arisant, go! Oh, fuck. Okay.
That's a lot of 3s and 2s you're rolling there.
Yeah, I fucking know.
That's not going to hit him, Matt.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else on your turn?
I'm running.
You're running.
Not
Very
far away.
honorable fight.
Yeah. Well, this is how like a smuggler would fight with less beef smuggler. Less beef? Less buff.
We didn't say it was gonna be an honorable fight.
Less beef.
A smuggler that doesn't smuggle beef. Okay, anything else on your turn?
Let me double check. That is the maximum amount of movement I can move, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And he can only move 4. Yeah, okay. I feel confident with that this time. No more surprises.
Chucks his sword at you, decapitate.
Have I got
Might.
any surprises?
He might actually
Okay,
chuck the fucking sword.
More now, wee!
Yeah.
I'll disarm him.
It's true,
That's
but it might. I don't want it to disarm into my face.
So he, at the beginning of his turn, he turns to Zorgar, who he is standing next to, and he kind of hisses. He says, "You're next," and then he kind of stalks forward his 20 feet.
Triple up.
And then
You have to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Stand on his shield.
Triple
Narinn,
up.
can you have a dexterity saving throw, please?
Is he going to fight both of them? Because they could just tag team then.
I think that's definitely outside the rules of this.
Fight me, bro.
Can I give him a plus
Well,
6
hang
as
on.
a reaction?
I have Indomitable, so if this goes badly, I can roll again.
Oh.
Does Indomitable allow me to know whether I've failed or succeeded? Yeah, it's like you get to
tag me
roll a
in.
failed. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
not going to meet the DC.
Jake, can I
Okay,
use the
I'll
plus 6
reroll.
thing as a reaction?
What would that look like?
What is he doing? Is he actually chucking his sword?
No,
around
he's
because
going
I
to
can
breathe
yell
fire
back?
all over Narinn.
Oh, okay, I don't see how it can happen. That's the area then.
Okay.
So- Or duck if he's still got his back turned and.
I will use Indomitable.
Okay.
If I click this sheet, is this gonna?
I don't think it will.
Sure. At least it counts it off my
Sure,
sheet.
yeah.
There you go. What was it? It was dexterity.
Yes.
Come on.
Come on.
That was worse. That was. Oh, can you? Now hang on.
Why did that roll you another? Oh, okay. So that forced you to make a DC.
Oh, which I succeeded.
Yeah, but you've already rolled, man.
I don't think you can chance that.
So it'll be 15
Yeah,
fire
I
damage.
can
You take
use it
half damage
twice.
though, right?
No, only if it's fire.
It is fire.
It's fire.
It's fire.
Fire breath.
Oh, okay.
You're related.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck it. Yeah. I guess I took. the
That'd be a
15.
real like fucking Jeremy Vine reveal, wouldn't it? Be like, actually, he's not got resistance to the dragon breath.
He was lying. He's not his brother. He's not even
The
Dragonborn.
paternity test revealed this is false.
He's not the
That
son.
auto did the damage, yeah? Yeah, it did.
I think so.
Because
Yeah.
I've lost my temporary hit points and
Okay, yeah.
Do I take the chance to heal? How's this work? I have gloves or something?
Yeah, it's
He
just
still
your
needs to make
bracers.
his saving throw for. Slow.
So,
19.
He's not slow anymore.
Fuck!
okay.
Have fun.
Can you cast it again?
I can, but that's fucking risky.
Okay. So
Let me know if you want it.
Hagaron turn.
I don't want to
Does he
make
get
a
one of them?
decision.
Not that he can actually hit anyone. So Narinn, it's back to you.
So if he's not slowed, there's no point in me healing this time, because... no, I
He'll
still have
attack
2 on him. I still have 2, so his movement speed is more than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
But wait,
48
if I
now.
can move...
If you want to heal, it's 2d8 plus 6.
Yeah, so no matter how far I run, he can catch me. Because the 2 between us is the 2 extra he can run. Sweet. Perfect. Oh, this is the issue. Fuck.
Alistar sneezes.
Bless you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You know, slow is only a 3rd level spell.
I should use it more
And good
often.
spell. I mean, I do try and use it as much as possible, but it's mainly when we're up against dudes like this that's the best.
No. I almost had something in mind, but it doesn't work.
Could you dash? Oh no, you can dash.
But then, if he chooses to dash, he doesn't get to attack. But
Yeah,
I don't
if
get
you
to do
dash,
anything.
you-
It's a wasted
yeah.
turn. It stalls.
You'd just be running around.
Get back here! No!
It's actually, it's not beneficial to me that I'm not standing next to him now, because if I was, I could possibly push him 15 feet back and then run 6 or 30 feet away, and then he wouldn't be able to catch me, but I'm not standing next to him. Fuck it. Let's go. Stab, stab. Let's
Stab.
stab this bitch.
Let's stab this bitch.
Let me know if you want slow.
That's Nautilus's, that's Narren's catch phrase, yeah. Probably gonna need that slow.
Ooh.
Okay.
I will. Do you want me to cast it when you hit him with Nautilus?
That makes sense.
Sure, why not?
Okay, we need another distraction right now. Zorgar and people just make some noise down there. Get some attention going.
Narinn! Woo!
Go, Narinn!
Narinn!
Go, Narinn!
I could turn into something.
That might get you stabbed.
Yeah, you might. Yeah.
Like a duck.
Just be supportive and loud. Woo!
Zorgar, can you distract the blue claw again?
Yes. Just keep doing what I was doing.
Alright, give us a performance check. He looks far more alert now.
I'm going way harder this time.
Alright.
Too hard, man.
Damn it.
Oh.
You got any, what are they called? What the hell are they?
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
That's
Where's
a point.
inspiration marked again? I used to have a bit of
I've not dished
It's
out
just a
any
tick box.
inspiration for like 2 years, Lance. I think you're out of inspiration.
I would like to say, I do think inspiration is overused in times of, oh fuck, we're fucked. I don't recall having used mine for the past however many years.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where mine would be.
If I'm not going to use it,
Yeah. I
would
think I
just
might
like
have
to-
to rule that you guys don't have any inspiration right now because we haven't really been using inspiration for like 3 years.
I'm not
It's
going to
a
use it
big
because
moment.
I don't think I had any anyway. I'm pretty sure I used it all, as far as I remember. I do remember having 2 at one point and using both of them.
I'm fairly sure
Is
I
it
haven't used
possible?
one since we come to scale. However, the box isn't ticked. I'm not going to attempt to use it. I'm going to go for another, but wait, I'm actually going to do the damage for that attack before I move on.
Is it possible that one of the other people also trying to cause a distraction could assist in the performance
Yeah, sure, yeah.
check to give advantage?
Who would
Can
be
I help?
assisting? Sure, yeah.
What do?
So make a performance with your own, and if you get above 10, Zorga can have advantage.
Okay. Performance. This plus 6. 26.
Okay. Alright, so Zorga, you can roll again, take the higher.
Okay. I take that one.
Much better.
Sure. Give us an insight check, Lita.
I don't want to do it if they're like super alert about it, you know. 12.
You're not totally sure. The blue guy is looking around, and does like there is some like magic kind of playing on his fingers that suggests he is quite aware or wary, certainly that there is something maybe going on. But obviously he doesn't know where you are.
Narinn, yay or nay?
If you're caught, it devalues the entire fight.
Yeah, exactly. But if I'm
But
also
if you
out
don't
slow,
do it,
I
I'm
think you're
probably
dead.
dead. Yes, I'm very aware.
What's the call?
Yay.
I cast it.
All right. So you just gotta make a wisdom save, right?
Yep.
It is timed with Nautilus.
Oh.
Yeah. While he's doing a stab.
All right. Well, he's slow again.
Okay, thank fucking Christ. Here we go. Damage
thing
for
is
that
hidden
last
as well.
Run
attack.
away from him again.
That is damage for the last attack. Now Nautilus's final attack. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, 22 damage. I also. Never mind. It's in the past. Who cares? And then. We can't shake off. I'll figure that out in a second. Sure, and I'll go for the Orison attack. Come on, D4. Do me justice. Ah, fuck. Okay, cool. We're going back to the running tactic.
Did you get a +3 there?
Yeah, which will brought me to 21. His armor class is 22.
21's
His
above
armor
him
class
right now.
is reduced by 2.
Yeah, it's -2 right now. So it's only
Oh, okay, so that did land.
Nice.
The Orison sounds me better than fucking Nautilus. Right.
Might actually be able to do it.
3,
Come on.
4, 5, 6. Oh, don't jinx it. I'm so scared here. I'm probably about to shit it somehow. I'm gonna move here. Cornering myself somewhat, but
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
that's me.
All right. Well, it's him. And he can't reach you. He's gonna go as.
You can
Is he?
chuck the sword.
Don't be silly, Matt. He kind of he gets it. So you watch as he shrugs off the slow, and kind of comes back to he's yelling about sorcery, and then he suddenly there is you do know there is a noticeable shift in him like there's like kind of slow Valasar like whoa, ugh. Like he's and then he kind of snaps back and he's much more alert and menacing, and then he kind of his face does the thing. And it looks like he's slowed again, and he's kind of mumbling something about sorcery. And so he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as far as he can move. Is his fire breath gonna recharge? How do I check? Okay, let's try one of them. It doesn't recharge. He doesn't have his fire breath back. So he just keeps yelling. He goes sorcery, and then he kind of like a down
Sore loser! Sore loser!
and then he looks at Narinn, backed up against the wall, and he's kind of and he says, "Face me, face me."
This is typical big brother versus little brother fighting.
It kind of is actually. Yeah.
Don't tell mum.
And then he's going to see if he can make his saving throw.
Ooh, haha.
Nope. And so it's his Paragon turn, but he can't do anything where he is in his Paragon turn, so it's back to you again.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
The issue is, now I can't run away on this turn, so let's hope this goes well. Come on. Let the dice be with me. No.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch.
Now him.
And then fuck it, just for the damage, I'm gonna do a pushing attack on him. Well, no, fuck it, I'll go for disarming again. Why the fuck not? They both rely on a strength saving throw, so he has to fail either way.
So he's got to make a strength save.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think
I'm
any
also
of my
going to
hits-
insert the blue guy into the initiative order.
Ah, shit.
He goes
I
after
think I'm
Valasar.
not going to be able to cast it again, so try and kill him.
I don't think I am gonna kill him, but yeah, I'll go for a disarming attack. So
Strength save.
strength save, and he takes that much more damage as well.
19.
Oh, what would my save be?
I have no idea.
Would it be my strength?
It would probably
How's
be
it calculated?
it'd probably be 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength mod.
8 plus my proficiency bonus, which is how much is my proficiency bonus?
It's listed underneath the XP, I think, on the foundry sheet.
Oh, it's 18. Can I? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I guess he doesn't drop it.
Okay.
I have one more Nautilus attack and one more Resistant attack. I have to hope they both land.
Oh,
And I have to hope one of them is a crit. No.
fucking threes. Threes are outlawed
Rolled
now.
so many.
What do you need for a crit?
20.
Oh!
The fabled crit!
It's not gonna be enough there.
Oh,
Unless. Oh, that's bad.
For fuck's
You don't get that on
sake.
this one either.
Oh, yeah, what am I saying? Sorry, I keep doing that. But what I might do. Oh, do I use my last superiority? If Narinn was to try and assess Valasar to the best of his ability in his withered state, Narinn being in a withered state,
Uh-huh.
does he think throwing another potential D10 of damage would be enough?
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna waste it then. What I am going to do, I've already used 2 movement, so no matter where I move, he can catch me. Fuck it, I'll just make him go for the run then. Come on. Come along, Valasar. This way.
Okay.
Can we go through the walk?
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. So things get kicked up a notch at this point.
no.
When you crit him,
Whoops.
when you crit him, like you stab him with the Orison, and you feel it make contact, but like actually like slide in under a gap under his armor and actually make contact with the blade. Like you feel him, like you pull out a bit of Valasar on your freaking trident, and he like clutches his chest, and then he just freaking like as you run away, he just like screams after you basically, like he lets out this like blood curdling cry, and he's flying into a rage at this point. So his attacks and your attacks have advantage.
His attacks and my attacks.
Yeah, attacks you make against him are advantaged, and his attacks against you are also advantaged. Because he's rigid and reckless.
This is bad. Okay, cool.
You can only do one of them, though.
He can only do one.
Yes.
What are the chances he can do 42 damage in one swing?
Well,
You can do at least 40 in one of them.
so
Is
he's
he
gonna
getting a buff?
use one of his
That's fine.
domain powers at this point. So he's gonna make a longsword attack against you. And this is gonna have advantage. That's a 26.
Yikes.
Yep.
And so he's gonna deal 32.
Oh no.
How many hit points you got left?
Not enough, I feel like. 10.
10.
Come
think
on,
that is
we're
just
so
enough.
close.
I had a prepared action.
Well, hang on, let's see how this goes.
Yep.
You can take another 4. From his power die. And that is all the action he gets, I think. And then he's going to make a wisdom save.
Oh, thank
Oh.
God.
No, he's
Sorry,
Sorry,
he's
that was
still-
supposed to be
It
an
doesn't
advantage.
matter.
You never know, he might still miss his next.
So he's still slow.
Danced on a 1 there.
Yeah, he's still slow.
Then the blue guy is going to go. What level is slow? What spell level?
3rd.
He's going to cast a spell magic on it.
That's against the rules.
Narinn cast that spell.
And so the slow ends.
That's fine. End of his turn anyway.
And then it's his Paragon
Come
turn.
on.
Yeah.
This is the all or nothing of the whole thing. If these attacks don't land, it is game over for me.
Come on,
If these
4
attacks do
crits.
land,
So he makes one longsword attack.
Yeah, he's
He's still
he's
going,
still
man.
going, right?
He's still
He's
going,
still
unfortunately.
going.
He's still going.
oh, I thought you had to make the wisdom
It
save
was-
at the end of
He
his
did.
turn.
It's his Paragon.
This is his Paragon turn because he's a badass.
Right.
Wait, so his Paragon
Okay,
turn goes
never mind.
after? Oh, what the fuck?
I also thought because the spinning disc was on me, it was me.
Okay.
You've got the it's your turn next disc, unfortunately.
Oh,
Okay. So he's gonna make one more,
here we go.
which has
Oh.
Next one.
advantage.
That one.
Oh.
And he misses.
I'm waiting for the button.
And it's your turn.
Ah!
He's a bloody mess. He can't swing. He's falling apart at the seams.
Matt, he's got like at least 30 hit points or something.
Yeah, so all 4 attacks have to land. If all 4
Please,
attacks land,
Lord.
God,
unless
son.
the damage dice are really bad, it's still... All 4 have to land though, so no more 3s. Come on, dice, you got your 3s out.
Please.
I'll
Please.
take
It'd be
this
so cool.
real slow because this is... here we go. Attack number 1.
Is that thing where you run next to Zorgar and he takes damage for you still on the table?
He's not slowed anymore. He is slowed.
Yeah, he's like,
No, he's
he's
not
not.
slowed
It's been
anymore.
dispelled.
Yeah.
So I can escape. Well, I could, but it would be risky. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes.
This is it. This is a standoff.
Okay, first one.
Oh, that's
good
the
hit,
one.
good hit.
Okay, first one.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to you critting on 19s? Where did that go?
That was when I was a champion. I'm no longer a champion. I'm a battle master.
Mate, That's 16 hit points right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Going for the second attack.
Please.
Remember, you've got advantage.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you
you
do.
do, yeah.
fuck.
You do.
Can I
Roll that other one
roll,
again in case it's a
yeah.
nat 20.
Can I roll this second
yeah, that's fine, yeah.
for the first one? Okay, cool.
Okay. So,
Oh.
yeah, nice.
Okay.
Might be alright.
See these dice.
It's not
Oh,
That's a bit shit.
what
That's a
are
bit
these
shit.
damage?
That's a bit
That's
better.
fair.
because it landed. I'm going to use my.
Come on.
I'm going to use my last superiority die.
Uh-huh.
Disarm again. Why the fuck not?
Alright, go for it.
You gotta give him a one-liner. Come on.
That much damage,
Got our own.
Uh-huh.
and then he has to
Look
make
at
a strength
that.
saving throw. If he rolls below 18, he drops his sword.
Come on.
Holy shit!
Pick it up. Pick it up.
I'm already holding 2 tridents.
Hold 3 weapons.
Kick it away.
Kill him with his own sword. That'd be so fucking cool.
Voltron weapons.
Going for my last Nautilus attack.
Okay.
Come on.
With advantage.
Advantage. Come on. Come on.
A silence has fallen over the crowd. Uh-huh.
There's one more attack if he's still standing.
He's still standing.
Oh, fuck!
Come on! Please.
Is that
all
help?
down to
I
this.
can't even see it.
The air is electric.
It's all down to the iridescent landing, of course it is. Or I just take his sword and run.
He'd catch up to you.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna attack you though.
Yeah, you get the attack of opportunity. Here goes. Last roll.
Oh.
Plus
That's
my
fine.
d4. Plus my d4
Oh.
makes it inevitable.
Yes. Yes.
Damage!
Yeah.
Nice.
Hang on. Sorry.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh,
Hanging.
Jay.
He's on a thread
Hang
here.
on.
He's on a thread here, lads.
I'm going to cry.
Because he's not slowed anymore, he is going to take that initial reaction he took before to try and catch
Yeah.
your trident, right?
Yeah.
So you need a contested strength check. He has 1 hit point. If you beat him,
Oh,
he'll
shit.
die, or whatever you want. If you beat him, you win the thing.
He'll go down.
Yeah. If you don't beat him, he gets another round.
Right. What do I have to beat? Is it literally
It's
just a roll?
contested. It's a roll off.
Oh, okay, easy, fucking easy. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Come on, come
if
on.
Come on.
I can fuck this up.
It'd be
So it's a
legendary
strength-
if you do.
It's a
It's a
strength
strength.
check, yeah?
Sorry, yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's
Athletics.
an athletics. Yeah, it's an athletics. I rolled a strength saving throw, but the bonus is the same.
Oh mate, you can't lose.
Mate,
I
Narinn,
can lose.
you
I
got
only have a
advantage
plus
on
10.
athletics,
If
mate.
I roll a 1, I get an 11 and I lose.
Matt,
Yeah,
Wait,
what are the
if I-
chances of that? Only 1 in 20.
I'm not lifting it up.
If I roll a 12, do we both die?
So
That'd be sick.
if he wins, he doesn't take any damage from this attack.
Yes!
I couldn't stand the pressure, I just threw it.
Okay. So-
Dude's fucking.
So what do you want to do here, Narinn?
Anna's going for the kill.
Yeah. What does that look like?
He's probably, hopefully got Valasar on his knees.
I think probably at this point, yeah.
and
Head him.
well, no, the finishing blow.
Even in this.
Finishing blow is probably got to be him stabbing Nautilus through his. Oh no, it's the Arisant that got the blow, right?
Well, the Arisant is the one that he has caught right now. And
Oh,
there's
I
this
see.
kind of like. So, it can be however you want it to look like here.
You can
It's
Probably
like
got to
it's
be
the-
Nautilus.
Through
Nautilus has got to go
Sword.
through his throat.
and then cut his head off.
It's a trident. There's no cutting power.
There's a sword. You could pick it up.
He's got a sword.
Hold him up in the air with Nautilus.
Ah,
Not sure now I'm strong
Right.
enough. So
You could hit him with his line, kneel before your king.
Oh, that would be hard as fuck.
Die
Okay,
before
yeah.
your king.
Nasty.
yeah, fuck it. I'm going for that line.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Sure. So the rest of you guys watch as there is this struggle plays out. Narinn gets off to a strong start. Valasar beats him back real quick. You watch Narinn go from peak Narinn to like half Narinn in the space of a few seconds, and it looks like it's kind of all over. And then Valasar gets a little lethargic. He shakes it off. They move close to Zorgar. Him and Zorgar exchange some words. And then at one point he has Narinn up against a wall. There's this kind of like, I guess it's probably relatively like anime style, like big, like he's like knocking Narinn around, at the beginning. And then slowly you watch as Valasar, he takes off his cloak and he looks a little bit more, weary. And then Narinn gets some good hits in and manages to kind of struggle on. Narren's looking pretty rough for basically the entire fight. And then when it looks like Narren's like hanging by a thread, he runs away and he turns around and he's ready. And Valasar kind of stalks towards him. And then you just watch the blue claw do like a little magic thing, and then Valasar shakes off whatever's going on, and he takes like 3 kind of big swings. Narinn dances back from both of them, and then kind of comes back with some attacks of his own. And the first 2 with Nautilus kind of like one takes him back a step, the other one kind of like hits him in his shoulder and forces him down to his knees. And then Narinn kind of tries to get him with the Arisant, and Valasar reaches up and he catches it, and there's this kind of eye contact between them, and then there's this kind of like arm wrestle struggle going on, and then Narinn says, "Kneel before your king," and he stabs him in the throat, and crowd goes wild. Well, actually,
Good way?
the crowd actually is silent, and the claws are silent as they watch this happen. There's a delay. The crowd will kind of go wild, but there is this kind of moment of silence that passes as Narinn kind of pulls the trident out of Valasar's throat, and he's kind of, and there's kind of blood spewing out of it, and it looks like he tries to say something, and then he just keels forward, and there's this kind of crimson pool starts to spread out. So what are you doing in the aftermath of that, Narinn?
Narinn is going to take his crown,
Uh-huh.
place it upon his head, and then say, just look at the gold claws expectingly, or not the gold claw, the claws expectingly, and just say, release them.
Sure.
Holy shit.
There is a bit of a crisis plays out at this point with the bodyguards. Some of them move to draw their weapons, and other ones look expectantly at Narinn. And there is this kind of understanding that this is like a significant moment that is going to decide, what kind of people they want to be. And there is some resistance. Can you give us a... No, actually, I don't think you need to. Yeah, there is this level of resistance about things. and then all of them are kind of looking at the others, trying to size up what needs to happen and what they're going to do. And then the Silverclaw takes her hand off your shoulder, and she walks forward until she's standing in front of Narinn, and then she takes the mace from her belt and she drops it in front of him, and then she gets down on one knee, and then all the other claws look at each other, and gradually, the next one is, the copper one was kind of standing next to her, and follows suit. The brass guy follows suit. The white claw follows suit, and then eventually it's kind of left with like the Suros one, and the Keldrath one, and the Vexir one, and the Rakesh one. All the key supporters. And eventually, and there's this kind of standoff. You got 6 in front of you, and 4 kind of there, and then the Black Claw is the first one to come over, and he kneels. And then at that point, they all come over and they kneel as well, and they release you guys. At this point, the other members of the crew, such as they are here. So Farrell and Rathcran and Trinicus and Morzir and Patrix as well. And yeah, Narinn, you have this glass crown on your head. There are 10 emissaries of the great clans of Scale kneeling in front of you. What are the rest of you guys doing in this moment?
I'm going straight over to Narinn, and I'm going to cast Heal at 6th level.
Sure.
Yep.
Just watching. I'm not letting my presence be known.
5th level. So, no, 6th level.
Sorgar's
Narinn, you're getting 7 hit points.
still.
Sorgar's what's there?
He's just dead still.
Dead still, just standing there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like almost in like a shock.
Didn't think you'd actually win, bro.
No, not like that.
Fully prepared to haul away your corpse.
Sure. Okay,
Oh,
so
like that.
Sargar's you're just kind of contemplating stuff, I guess.
Shocked.
Yeah, well, it's Zorgar's happy, but he has a lot of mixed feelings.
Sure, yeah. Okay, so Zorgar's stock still. What about Raffin and Muir and Zarzan? What are you guys doing?
Does Narinn need any more healing? Is that enough for him?
70 will probably do him, I would think. But like, I mean, if you got healing to give.
I mean, hoping we're not going into any more combat anytime soon, it should be fine.
So Arzen made a meme that he's posted in Bingo off topic.
Zarzan made a meme? Okay, let's have a look.
Ooh. Yeah, nice. That's good.
Yeah, okay. So I guess so if you guys don't have any immediate reactions, you're maybe also kind of, I guess, contemplating what this means for everything, the significance of this moment. And as the claws they've knelt wordlessly in front of Narinn, and then the Silver Claw is the first one to speak, and she says, Clan Arn recognize your victory in Skellos Taikim. And then the other ones follow suit, it's like Clan Balin recognized your victory in Skellos Taikim, and so on and so forth. Keldrath is the last one to go, and it seems like she's maybe not gonna. And then there's like a catch in her throat, and she goes, Clan Keldrath, recognize your victory in Skellos Taikim. And I think that's maybe where we're gonna leave it today.
You should.
I think that actually may also be the last episode of the stream. This seems like quite a good place to stop stuff. I think this is probably this is the end of this is probably the end of Scale as a little kind of mini campaign. I think it's a nice place to top it off. So I think this is going to be the last one. So if you watched the stream for the past 95 episodes, cheers for watching. It's been a lot of fun. we're gonna keep playing probably off screen, and see where things go from here. And yeah, so there probably won't be a next episode. There might be an epilogue, but I doubt it. So cheers for sticking with us on the ride so far, and see you down the road, I guess.
Thanks.